brain benders, banter, mind bending entertainment. 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 Brain benders. Brain benders, 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 benders. Brain benders, benders, benders.
Hello. Our hostess is getting her stream soda, I imagine. So I will go ahead and welcome you all to tonight's BBB Brain Battles, where trivia meets the silver screen. Our theme, famous movie quotes. From tearjerkers to action blockbusters, we're throwing out the most memorable one-liners in film history. And it's up to you and our panel to name the movie they come from. Will the panel crush the chat, or will the audience rise to the occasion and claim trivia glory? Super chats can spice things up, and we've got plenty of twists ahead. So get comfy, grab your popcorn, and let's roll camera. Okay, so hi.
And greetings from South Carolina. Welcome to the show.
There
Hi
you
from
go, Dan.
Tallahassee, Florida.
Hi from St.
Mississippi.
Louis. So anyway,
Hi from the deepest recesses of my own personal hell.
Oh, God. Well, hello, Satan. Oh, I'm sorry.
hello, Satan.
Let me
Hello
introduce
there.
myself.
There you
I'm
go.
a man of wealth and taste.
Well, my wonderful internet luck continues exactly at the minute. Exactly at the minute the stream starts. Thunder, lightning, and rain. But it's wonderful to be in South Carolina.
There are worse places to be right now, I'm sure.
Oh, well, it's nice because it cools things off when it rains every freaking day for 12 days in a row.
It just makes things hotter here. Or more steamy.
Yeah, more muggy and
Mhm.
If anybody hears a loud raining sound, let me know and I will mute the mic.
Mhm.
we might tell you to mute the mic just because.
I get that a lot, Doug.
Yeah. So come here often.
How you guys been? It's been a while since I've been here.
Yeah, you haven't been here in a long time.
We hope
What's
you're
going on
okay.
with you, man?
One night I've been working mostly, but Wi-Fi issues and then Zach kept me up way too late.
Zach, it's all your fault.
Hey, Mr. Zach, how are you, sir?
Greetings, Zach. Good to see you. If you don't answer, we will understand. That was supposed to be funny. Some people should have got that. At least
Say
he
hi to the people in the chat. We got Kathy, She Wolf, Tink is in the chat. Mike Harper. Hello, hello, hello. Heather, Cookie, K Moonin, Margot. Hello, all of you.
Oh, chat.
Always good to see you. So yeah, where have you been, Caldy?
Working,
Why would you do that?
mainly working and fighting Wi-Fi.
Mm.
Oh,
That's about it. Nothing real exciting. I mean, I went to the moon.
To do some grocery or to do some shopping.
I had to go do some shopping.
Yeah.
I, I was really craving a Moontini.
Moonshine.
Damn it, Colby, you missed my stream, man. A stream with nightcap.
This might be vodka.
Somebody ought to at least talk about a movie or a favorite quote or something.
Well, how do we start this?
Well, I don't know what the plan was.
Yeah, I don't know if she's got a list or whatever.
She put some quotes in the private chat, but like, I don't know. She'll be back in a moment. She just has to get her stream showed up. I think I heard something going on her stream on her side. So,
Well, maybe we mention obvious, famous movie quotes. Maybe your obvious favorite one, like a good Tony Montana. Say hello to my
You need to work on your mic, Rick. Your mic's a little scratchy, man. I can't hear what you're saying, brother.
I'm tired of hearing this from people.
And why? There we go.
Yay! Chrissy.
I got my beer.
Well, good.
Oh my gosh.
No,
I
I no longer work for AT&T. I just
Oh, okay.
I love the shirt. It's very
I
comfortable.
have my phone service through AT&T. I've had it for probably close to 30 years.
Wow.
I just got rid of Verizon, and because I brought so many lines to Mint Mobile, they sent me a survival kit.
that's pretty cool.
Nice.
I got a hat.
Isn't that the one that's owned by
I got a magnifying glass.
Oh wow.
name?
I got a
I can
portable
use that.
Isn't that owned by that actor?
notebook. Yeah, it was very nice of them. Yeah, I think he owns part of it or something.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of his name. For
I
Christ's
don't
sake.
know. I think I'd kind of worry if
Is it
somebody
Ryan,
said,
Ryan Reynolds?
"Survival
Right?
kit,"
Yes,
like
Ryan
that.
Reynolds. Thank you. I was seeing him play in Shenanigans, but it's like, I can't figure out his name.
You all right, Dan?
Yeah. You over there? You okay?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm just glad the storm looks like it passed by to the right of me, and
Good.
Good.
I just don't want no more internet trouble.
I hear
been
you.
horrible. It's been horrible this week. My internet's been in and out all week long. It's a nightmare. I'm an internet person. I live on YouTube, damn it.
Yeah, me too. It's more fun than watching TV.
Yeah, I don't watch TV anymore.
Me either. I can't. It hurts.
Everything is YouTube now.
Yeah.
If I do watch something on TV, I have to record it on the DVR so I can fast forward 10,000 irritating commercials.
Mm-hmm. Like everything I watch, including stuff that's on TV, like I could get it online somewhere, somebody streaming it.
Hi, Kathy.
I think the last one that I watched all the way through was The Rehearsal.
I found out that if you watch movies on YouTube, it's a lot better than watching them on TV because TV tends to take scissors to them and cut out a lot of the good parts that YouTube lets play. I found that out with The Boy and His Dog.
Oh, well. I have to see that movie.
All right. I have a couple questions before we get started with our trivia tonight, which is going to be fun. Chat versus panel on movie quotes. I worked really hard on this one, so let's see how well we did. All right. So a couple of the questions are going to actually, that I'm going to ask panel right now. It may help chat or panel later because some of these are in the trivia. But we never know who's going to get the question, right? So it might help chat. It might help panel. I don't know. But tonight is movie quotes. So what movie was I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse?
Oh, Godfather.
Obviously, The Godfather. Yeah.
Good job. 2, why so serious?
That would be The Dark Knight.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right. You can't handle the truth.
Few Good Men.
Yes. Jack Nicholson said that. Yes. Good
I'm
job.
not really going to be good at this, am I?
These
Here's
are the
looking at
easy
you,
ones, man.
kid.
That's
It just takes
Casablanca.
me my mind goes slower. It takes me longer to think about it.
To infinity and beyond.
Multiple Toy Story movies.
That's multiple movies.
Multiple, yeah.
and the
Buzz Lightyear, the
movie
one was
too,
for.
I mean,
Perfect. All right. Okay, Zach. Zach said in back chat, I'll be here fixing stuff.
Things.
Stuff. All right. So let's get ready. We're going to change that to that. All right. Pink. Hi, Tink Tink. Hi, everyone in chat. Thank you guys for being here. Hello, Wijamin. Hello, Mike Harper, Judgment Day. Hello, Heather. Hello, Cookie. Hello, all of you chat. They're here to support us. Thank you so much. Oh, and I wanted to make a quick announcement. I'm 250 watch hours away from full monetization.
Woohoo!
Wow.
That's real close.
Yes, I'm getting excited.
As we say,
I'm
Mazel tov.
So if
I'm
you,
like-
really want to help, Chrissy, pull out your extra device, pull this show up on another channel, and cut the volume down and monitor it on the side.
Put it on loop.
I put it on my TV, my phone, and my computer. And I have my friends put it on their TVs and their phones and computers. I'm like, come on, guys. We got to get there. 250. It's actually 251 to be exact. But yeah, I saw that this morning and I was like, oh, because I went down to 230 and then I lost some watch hours. So it went back up to 250. So it's like a never ending roller coaster. It's like you get a little bit closer, then you get further away, and then you get a little bit closer. Ah! Crazy.
Oh, before we start, I wanted to
Yeah.
thank Buff. He's the one who taught me that kid in the Blues Brothers who tries to steal from Ray Charles is in Die Hard, Argyle.
Yeah.
I did a short on that, and it actually is blowing up on Instagram. And so I wanted to thank Buff
Congratulations.
for giving me that credit.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Awesome. Good job,
Sad
Tug.
to see when youth gone bad.
Yep.
he someone turned his life around and made a reputable person out of himself, even though his first day on the job as a limo driver, he was deceiving his boss and had his boss think he was going to Vegas. But anyway, yeah.
Thank you, Heather. Heather says, anything I could do to help with that, Chrissy? I say, yeah, just watching helps.
Every viewer helps.
Yes.
Share.
Now, does it matter which one we watch, or is it any?
I don't
any
know how
video
it
of hers.
works.
It's any video.
I don't know
okay.
if you've watched it already, that if it still gives you watch time if you watch it a second time, or if it only gives you the watch time for the first time. I don't know how it works. I just
If
know.
you watch it again, it does count.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. And I do have a playlist that I put all my longest videos in, and it's called Project M for Project Monetization. So if people want to watch that playlist,
Just put that on in the background and go to sleep.
yeah, just go to work, leave it on your TV, let it play.
Sounds like Get Smart. Get Smart. Today's episode monetization.
Project M is the
Yeah,
playlist.
Project M.
for Project Monetization. Oh, and I have something for that. I don't know if it's still in here, but let me see.
That's so good. Somebody should make a short.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I've been pushing, so and I've been doing like Wednesday nights, which has been really hard on me, but I want to say thank you so much to Caldy for supporting me every Wednesday. Caldy, that really means a lot to me that you're there and supporting me on Wednesdays too. Thank you. It's crazy. It gets crazy on Wednesday nights because it's BBB after dark. It gets a little. It's 18 plus, so we kind of let our hair down a little bit more. Yeah, and Buff's been there once, I think. He's
Oh,
Did you ever
cool.
find out who Antolino is?
no. Did you? You
And
haven't either,
Halloween.
obviously.
No,
Oh,
it's been bothering me.
so last night I went to a concert with my girlfriends. I sent Caldy a picture of me and my friends going out because the last time we went out, he was live on our way home. So we jumped into his live
Oh,
while,
wow.
while we were wilding out. So last night when I text message Caldy, he says, I'll get the bond money ready.
Very important.
Then I went to sleep.
It was really funny.
You ready? And I was like, I'm going to sleep.
It was funny. I sent
Which
him.
concert did you see, or who did you see from this
We
concert?
went to go see a friend of mine who is in a local. Well, they're not really
Oh.
so local. They travel all of California, Washington, Nevada,
Oh,
Oregon. They've done a few things, but it's Kill Day 6. His name's Brian,
Oh,
and he's the
wow.
drummer of Kill Day 6.
Mhm.
And
It's
so
always the
anytime
drummer.
he worked for me as a truck driver, as a box
Wow.
truck driver for a while, and then went back into his music career. So I wished him the best, and he, him and I stayed and remained very good friends. And my friend Samantha, that is my bestie, she also worked there at the time, so she knows him as well. So every time he goes and has a concert, we go and support him.
cool.
Yeah.
Support
Hey.
local talent.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I heard a boop.
There he is.
There
Hi,
you go,
Zach.
man.
Zach,
Enough now.
Yep.
Do you hear me now?
Yes,
we hear
Yes.
you, man.
we
We
hear
hear
you,
you.
Zach.
We hear
We're
you,
ready. All right, now we can start the
Unfortunately.
games.
I got a quick
right.
question real fast before we start.
Sure.
It's a Project M question.
Okay.
You made me think about it. So since everybody on panel is on your show, is this counting towards watch hours? The people
Not
on
unless
the
you're
panel?
watching it at the same time.
If you're in my chat watching
StreamYard,
my
yeah,
channel,
like us on panel.
I mean, for us on panel, are we counting towards your watch hours even
No.
though we're on the panel?
No.
No, because we're just
Dang.
through StreamYard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
unless
just
you have
wondering-
another device up with it on another device, and then you're in my chat, that would count.
Yeah, I just have it on a different tab on my
Yeah.
computer. So
You mean
It-
like where
I
I'm doing
could
it on
put
my,
it on
where
the
I'm keeping
TV.
up on a separate device on a different
Yeah.
channel?
that'll
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
That way I can monitor the chat while I'm here without having to try to make a teeny
Yeah.
tiny computer chat. There got to be a way to make these words on this computer bigger. I just don't know how
Thank
to do it.
you. I agree.
You just have to zoom, 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 zoom. I'll tell you the shortcut keys later, Danny.
Well, I'm not going to tell you
Zoom.
that. No,
You got to get one of those like jewel maker glasses that you can like.
Yeah, I need a
Yeah,
little.
I got a couple of them. I've actually got 2 or 3 of them, man. I got big magnifying glasses and all that cool stuff.
I can
Perfect.
see Danny with big glass.
Hey, as a matter of fact,
Caldy.
real quick, this week I actually got my night vision equipment. I now have
Oh, wow.
night vision military equipment so I can see in the dark like Spider-Man.
Cool.
Be careful of what
man.
you're gonna find.
Right.
If it ever quits raining, I'll be able to try it out.
I'm the
Oh,
guy
that is nice.
from Top Secret.
Yeah, no kidding.
Project M.
Now I just need to talk backwards.
Talk about get smart.
Project M. Product monetization.
That's nice.
All right, guys, here we go. We go back into our layout. All right. Let me move myself over here so that you guys could all be seen if chat comes up, because I notice when chat comes up, it blocks all of us down there at the bottom. I might have to make another layover and put all of us at the top and then the game board below, but we'll see. Moving everybody around. Okay, thank you, Zach. I know that was Zach.
It wasn't.
Oh, it was you, Tug?
Yes,
That was
me.
awesome. I love the order you put it in. So, like, if chat pops up, it doesn't. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Here we go. Thank you, Tug. I like that. All right. So, here we go.
And away we go.
I think we might start joining since the notification just now went out on YouTube.
Oh, God.
I just got a notification for this show on another phone.
I got a notification that Tracy was going to go live in half an hour at 8 o'clock. So,
Oh, gosh.
Me?
yeah, I don't know.
I got that same
Because you're
one. I was
simul
like,
streaming,
okay.
right? You're simul streaming,
You're
Tracy?
simul-streaming?
No, I'm not simul streaming. I hope
That's
I'm not.
so weird.
Why is StreamYard open? Like, hold on. My TV's all messed up.
I see me.
Yeah, it says
and
you're
Zach.
live now.
Yeah, it shows you simul streaming.
I have to get rid of it.
You're
Okay.
fine. Hey, if anybody's
Tracy's
in your
live.
chat.
Oh God, please. No, but I do have subjects and some things I'll be bringing up.
Hey, congratulations, Tracy. You are live.
Yeah, well, better than being the alternative, right?
Yeah, well, Tracy, that gets you watch hours.
Yeah.
So
That-
it's fine.
I could turn my TV on, put you on there.
You're fine. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Lights, camera, spin that quote.
Guess the line, name the show, spin the wheel, let the movie flow. From classics to popcorn flicks, can you name it real quick?
Spin the scene, quote the line. It's movie magic trivia time on Brain Benders Banter. Let's play. And good
We're doing this. Okay.
And no, Harper, the Dark Tower. It's not a good movie.
And good luck.
All right.
Was
Now, once I go into this game show platform, I won't be able to see chat. So I'm going to need panel to tell me, and we've changed the rules because 2 people saying the same answer should be enough. It helps the game move on. 3 was a bit much. So 2 people saying the same answer, we will call out what people are saying. So if people are in other chats on other simul streaming chats and they can't see it, we'll call it out so that they know what somebody else is saying in another chat room. And if they agree, they could say it, right?
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm going to do a quick timer. Like when we do a question, there will be a quick timer. If they could happen to get the answer, us or them, before the timer goes off and we go to multiple questions, it's worth double the points. Do you guys understand?
Okay.
Okay. So say they pick Dazed and Confused for 600. And then they got the answer immediately. And one person it only takes to do like before the multiple question. If the right answer comes up, we'll give it to them. We'll give them 1,200. For us, it's 2 people on panel have to agree. 2 people on panel have to say the same thing. Okay. And then it goes to multiple choice. And then you just get the points that it's valued at.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Here we go. Do you guys want to flip a coin for who goes first, or do you guys just want to let chat go first?
I say we give chat a fighting chance. We'll let them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So chat, you guys get to go first. Let me know when 2 people in chat tell me a category and a dollar amount that matches, because I'm going to go over to.
I'm keeping my eye on it.
Hi, Nona. Nonya. My new friend. Thank you, Buff.
run on you, run.
No, don't run.
Run away.
Name
We
that
got one
movie
for Name That
600.
Movie. Yep.
So we have a Name That Movie 600. Does anyone want to agree with that and say Name That Movie 600?
Yep. Nanya
Yep, 2
agrees.
people. All right. So we're going to go with Name That Movie 600 for
Okay,
chat.
so this is the chat, so we're not going to answer.
Name that movie by quote. Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Here starts the timer. I'm going to give you 7 seconds for a delay first before I start the timer, because that's only fair, because there's about a 7-second delay for us to get from there to you. And
That's
here we
in
go.
2 different That's in
I'm
2
gonna have to
different
mute.
movies.
Yeah, I got like a 20-second delay from the time I read the question to my brain registers it.
Okay, we're going to multiple choice. I think.
I know that one now. I really do. I think.
I don't see a multiple choice option for some reason. Does
You don't
anybody
need
in chat have a answer?
Come on, chat.
Lisa B says Austin Powers. Back to the Future. Nonya.
I know you know this one, Mike. Come on.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Harper knows. He's the king of bad movies.
Back to the Future. We have 2 Back to the Futures. Let's go ahead and go with the answer. And they chose Back to the Future. That's 600
Oh,
points.
wow.
Good job, guys. And that
Okay,
is chat.
technically, is that quote in Back to the Future or Back to the Future 3 or something?
It's in the
Back to the
first two.
Future and Back to the Future 2.
Really? It's in both?
Yep.
I would have
Yeah.
took either or answer though. Back to the
'Cause they-
Future would have been fine.
They
It's like a
reshot
recap.
the ending scene in the beginning of part 2.
Because of Leah Thompson and Elizabeth Shue and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, panel, your turn.
Good question.
Oh, I can't see that. Y'all just pick.
You can't see
Oh,
it?
I'm on
Okay.
my phone. No, I'm on
Okay.
my phone. So
So,
y'all pick.
Shane, so you know the categories are Dazed and Confused. Name that movie. Star Wars, Patrick Swayze, Austin Powers, or Marvel. It goes
Star Wars.
100 to 600.
It's
Star
still
Wars for
chat,
600.
right?
Yeah.
Star Wars for 600. Two of you, please.
Oh wait, is it our turn or are we like
It's
just
our
going back
turn.
and forth?
We're just going to go back
okay.
and forth.
Well then, yeah, I agree. Star Wars. Yeah,
For 600?
sure. 600, easy.
Okay. Get ready. I'll start the timer now.
Wait, you never any
Party's
question.
over. Who said
All right.
this party's over is the question.
See this.
You know, I really think this game would work better if you had to take it like 100, 200, 300 in order and couldn't just start with 600.
That's not Jeopardy rules.
This is Quissy rules.
I'm not really sure actually, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, I'm with Qui-Gon. Doesn't sound like anything anybody else would say.
Yeah.
I wish you'd asked me this next week because I just recorded I just recorded 6 Star Wars movies today to watch.
So you guys just gave 600 points to chat because you got it wrong.
I can't believe we got stumped on a Star Wars question.
Wait,
Yeah.
chat's getting the points we don't get? Wait a minute.
Yes, and if they miss, we get the points.
That's not even how Jeopardy works. Wait a minute.
This isn't Jeopardy.
Because it's in Star Trek.
This
No,
is
just kidding.
Quissy game.
on Jeopardy.
All right, guys, let me know what chat says, how much, what category, and for how much.
Games are always better when you make your own rules, right?
This is just BBB's movie trivia. Come on now.
Okay,
you
Nanya
guys are-
says name that movie for 500. See if somebody agrees.
Yep.
Yep,
There's-
Mike
there's-
Harper agrees.
Oh,
Why so serious?
Oh, there's the timer thing. We got one for Joker, one for The Dark Knight.
Wow, we gave you all the answer earlier too.
We
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
We did. And I told you guys it would benefit. I don't know who, but it was going to benefit in this game.
Okay, we gotta have more than 2 people playing. Come on.
Come on, guys.
What did he
Answer
do?
the question.
Come on, we need one more answer to match.
Waj says The Dark Knight Rises. So we've got 3 different answers.
And all 3 of them are better answers than I'd come up with.
You'd guess Q.
Come on, I need 2 people to say the same answer. So right now we have The Dark Knight,
Where's this
Joker.
timer at?
The
Yeah,
timer's
but
already
what-
off. That's why they have multiple choice.
Okay,
And I
so
was
Nanya
disappointed
So
that one
Nona,
flew
okay,
Two
Nona
for the Dark
changed. Nona
We had
changed.
two for the Dark
I was
Knight.
disappointed that one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Wasn't the choice.
Danny, that's a great movie.
That should have been a choice.
All right, panel.
Okay, we got to stop them from getting points for name that movie. So name that movie for 400 is what I say.
I take out all the 600s.
I'll go with Tug.
All right, 2 people go.
Okay.
Fight Club.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Fight Club. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I'm okay with that.
And that's
Jesus.
800.
There we go.
Panel gets 800 because that's double the points because it was so fast. 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now back to the board. Chat. What category and what dollar amount? By the way, panel.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Nanya says name that movie 300.
We got 1. Give me 2 of the same. 2 of the same.
2 of the same.
2.
Dos. Trois.
Me.
Number
name that movie for
2.
300. We got it. Poop.
Number 2.
Okay, we got it. Waj said name that movie for 300. So
Name that movie by the quote, "There's no place like home."
answer quickly, guys.
Wizard of Oz.
Hey.
Hey, you give in.
Hey, that's for the chat.
Okay, 2 people said Wizard of Oz. 3 people said Wizard of Oz. 4 people
Good
said
job,
Wizard of Oz.
chat.
5 if you include Danny.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
right?
God. Oh, come on, Billy. If you didn't know that, you shouldn't be playing.
Danny, you're working against our best interest here.
Danny.
Traitor.
Shame.
All right. Danny, you're funny. All right. Categories: Daisy Confused, name that movie. Star Wars, Patrick Swayze, Austin Powers, and Marvel.
Where were we at? 800. I'd like to try a Marvel for 4.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll agree.
Marvel for
Marvel
400. Which character said, "With great power comes great responsibility"?
Oh.
Uncle
Well,
Ben.
it's either Uncle Ben or it's
Well, I mean, dear God, 3 different characters have said that line. I guess you're looking for Uncle Ben, yeah. So
okay. So Spider-Man
Oh,
of
wow.
those answers. It's definitely Spider-Man.
But it was Uncle Ben. Antolino wrote these answers.
that is Uncle Ben's catchphrase. What are these questions?
Hey, I tried to do my best.
I would have said Stan Lee.
That's too literal, then.
That is fair.
All right, chat.
I call this my Stanley.
That's a good one.
Is that what those hockey teams are fighting over right now?
Do we have
on,
another
chat.
name that movie for 200?
Name that movie 200.
Oh, they want to wipe out name that movie.
Nope.
Okay.
Star Wars 500.
Ooh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Disagreement in the chat.
Some of me up to the same.
Anchor in the ranks.
I heard that, Caldy.
What?
Okay, Waj says name that movie 200. So name that movie 200. That's 2. So
Name that movie by the quote, "I'm the king of the world."
Titanic.
Who's you? Okay. And starts timer. Do we have 2 people?
nobody has said anything yet. Wajamin says Titanic. Nanya says Titanic. Roddy says Titanic. Yeah.
Perfect. Good job, chat.
I
Yeah.
was
I think that was a double. Was that a double?
Yeah, they got it pretty fast.
Okay, I'll give him another 200 points. It's only fair. Good job, chat.
You also have to consider they have to type.
Good job, chat. And I don't want it to be about the speed of somebody's internet either. So that's why
Good
I try
point.
to. Yeah. Okay.
Give them lots of grace. Yeah. Okay, well,
All
I'm
right,
going to say
panel.
Marvel for 600. Let's blow this thing out. Let's do it.
Marvel for 600.
I'm with you.
Which character said, I am burdened with glorious purpose?
That's Loki.
Yeah, that's Loki.
2 people said the same. And yes, and that's double points.
somebody pays a lot more attention to what Loki says than Danny does.
I had no idea either, Danny.
Yeah, but I was lost with Loki.
6.
The only thing I remember
Loki.
about him,
2, 3,
I remember
4, 5,
I remember
6.
Hulk. The only thing I remember
Woo!
about Loki is when Hulk grabbed him and slung him around like a rag doll.
That was
You
pretty
guys
funny.
just moved ahead of chat with that double
Yay!
600. That's why I say take out all the big numbers. This is
Yeah,
a
it's a
good
miracle.
strategy. Take
Well,
out
Nanya
all the
says
6
name
and
that movie
5s.
for 100.
Oh, she wants to take out the 100. Okay. Could I get
We
somebody
haven't gotten
else
a second yet.
name that movie for 100? Can somebody else say? Okay, Judgment Day. Mark Harper says Star Wars for 500.
Oh, major.
Nonya says Dazed and Confused 600. So come on, guys. We need 2 answers. Hello, Natalie. Welcome, Natalie. It's good to see you.
Hello there.
Ooh, Danny, don't you give answers. Star Wars for 500. Hello,
Okay, we got 2
Roddy.
Star Wars for 500.
Hello, Roddy. Welcome, Roddy.
Roddy.
I'm going
to
to
see you,
mute so I
Roddy.
don't blurt
Hey,
out the
Roddy.
answer.
All right, Star Wars for 500. Who said never tell me the odds?
This is for chat now.
Chat. Starting the
You
timer
don't have to worry
now.
about me. I don't know it no way.
And now I give a 7-second delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And off to multiple choice.
Mike Harper says Han Solo.
We got 1 Han Solo, guys. Anybody
Nanya
in
says
any
Han
chat?
Solo. It's
Han
Scott Zuck.
Solo. We have 2. Good job, chat.
That was painful.
Ooh, chat just moved ahead of us. Chat moved ahead of us. It's neck to neck. Good job, chat. Back to the board. Panel.
Marvel 500.
Yeah, let's do that.
Marvel 500.
I'm pretty confident. in my Marvel.
Apparently, BBB, I'm sorry to say, Patrick Swayze isn't real popular.
Okay, well, who said until such time as the world ends, we will act as though it intends to spin on?
That
Starting
sounds like
timer.
something Nick Fury would say.
It does sound like Nick Fury. You're right. I just want to see what the multiple choices are before I lock in that.
Oh,
answer.
both of you said it before the timer went off, so I'm going to give it to you guys.
Okay.
You both said the correct answer, 2 of you. So okay, that's 5.
I vaguely remember him saying that,
1,
but I
2,
couldn't even tell
3,
you what movie that's in.
5. Okay.
I think it was Avengers. Like,
Probably the
I'm going
first
to give
Avengers.
chat
Yeah.
a little bit longer to answer so they could try to double down on the points.
Yeah.
By
okay.
the way, chat. Good job, panel.
Thank you.
All right, chat. Your turn, chat. Dazed and
I think I
Confused.
know
Name
where
that
you might-
movie. Star Wars. Patrick Swayze, Austin Powers, and Marvel.
Patrick Swayze has me curious.
Yeah, me too. I'd say
Okay,
Patrick
I
Swayze.
love Patrick Swayze.
Me too.
We got 1 for Austin Powers 600 and 1 for Dazed and Confused 600.
Mm.
But when you look at them titles up there, guess which one of them things don't belong?
I don't know.
I think it might be Patrick Swayze.
No, because all of the questions in that category are movie quotes.
And Mike Harper says Patrick Swayze for 600.
Okay,
He's
so
got
what do
I
we
bet
have
he'll get all
now?
the Patrick Swayze questions right there because Harper's a Patrick Swayze guy.
We have one for
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze, one for Dazed and Confused, one for Austin Power. Okay, Wajameen says Patrick Swayze, so that's two.
Patrick Swayze for 600. Right?
Yep.
Patrick Swayze for 600 is what I'm hearing. Okay.
That's what we
Patrick, in Roadhouse, how does Dalton respond when asked if he enjoys his work? Nine, 10. Okay,
Oh God,
starting
I
the
could come
timer.
up with so many funny answers for that one.
got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go to 20, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, going to multiple choice.
Stop
Hey, Mark
Googling.
Harper.
Stop Googling, chat. Just answer with your gut.
Well, that's the benefit of being in chat, right? They have the option to Google because they're not on camera. So
We're on the honor system. here.
we're actually giving them more time because they're in chat and they actually can Google stuff. We can't because we have to just
Mike Harper says A. 2 A's.
A? 2 A's. Ooh, chat. You just gave us
It's B, isn't it?
500 points. Huh?
But everybody said A. Yeah, that was correct. I
That's
was just
incorrect.
The correct answer is, can I say
B.
it, please?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was C.
I was
I don't
pretty sure.
I don't know
it was
Patrick Swayze. I don't know Patrick Swayze because I'm a real man.
Oh God.
B. I had a college
Jeez.
roommate who was obsessed with Roadhouse, so I've seen it like a million times.
Okay.
I would worry about any red-blooded male that's obsessed with Roadhouse and Patrick Swayze. But it's okay, ladies.
Screw you, great movie.
Oh, they missed that one. Hold on.
Oh,
Aw.
I thought you were cheering their downfall.
No. I do this for you guys.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go back to Star Wars for 400. That's what I'm going to say.
Agreed.
I'm following y'all's lead.
Who said do or do not? There is no try.
Yoda.
Yay, I knew one, Yoda.
Yes.
Y-O-D-A.
Yoda.
I'm at home just a little bit.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or
Okay, chat, your turn. Come on, chat.
That's why I'm
Start
trying
getting
to
some
get
doubles
those.
in there.
love that song.
Michael Harper, I thought you would know Swayze too. I really did.
Well, he told people to trust him on the Swayze answer too.
Oh, come on. Michael Harper's the guy in here most likely to have a Patrick Swayze poster on his wall.
Jesus.
I love you,
Come
Mike
on.
Harper.
We've got Austin Powers for 600 and Swayze for 500.
Oh, come on. Harper
Come
just
on.
laughs so
Come on,
hard it
chat.
hurts.
So
man.
we
He's
have
got a sense
Austin
of humor.
Powers for 600.
Okay.
And
We got Powers for 600. Austin Powers for 600.
Austin Powers for 600. Chat. Here we go.
You guys can have
Who
those.
said, "Why must I be surrounded by freaking idiots?"
Oh.
That'd be Danny Staten.
Ah,
Wouldn't that be like the
Oh.
Their answer.
Yes.
it's chat. We all start yelling, "Ah!" Chaos erupts.
I think if anybody in chat types in my name, they should get points.
All right. 1,
Okay, we got 2 for Dr. Evil.
2 for Dr. Evil. Okay, that's double points, guys.
They got it just under the wire. And they're wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that's gotta hurt.
That would have been my
Number 2.
That would be the one name I wouldn't want. I don't want to call it number 2.
Pretty sure that's the joke.
Who works for number 2?
Mike Harmer did say Danny Staten, though.
He should at least get 1 point for that. Or 10 or
Number 2. Okay. Come on, chat.
But it's us. It's the panel.
I want them to try to catch up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they have options to Google, and they have more time than we do. So I'm trying to make it fair. But you guys are slaughtering them.
Star Wars 300.
Yeah, I'll agree. Star Wars for 300.
Who said, "I am your father"?
Oh God.
Darth Vader.
Darth
Danny Staten again.
Yeah, we answered it. Darth Vader. We got it.
It wasn't. I was clicking it. It wasn't going.
Oh, okay.
Be
Okay, sorry.
patient with me.
Applause. Where's our applause, BBB?
Everybody cheer for Darth Vader.
I'm just curious, how high does these scores go? Because we're getting pretty high there.
All right, they're wanting days.
Start over when it gets to 10,000.
They're winning
Yeah,
what?
we got 2 people already saying Dazed and Confused for 600 in the chat.
All
so
right.
go ahead.
Who says the line, "I only came here to do 2 things, kick some ass and drink some beer"?
Must not answer.
Yeah. Answer. Answer. Ah!
I don't know, but that quote got changed around and appears in a much better form in a movie with Roddy Piper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, chat. 17, 18, 19, 20. Multiple choice.
Oh
crap, you're gonna ask the character's name.
Yeah, right.
I can name the actor.
Good luck.
Yeah, okay.
To the Google machine they go.
More like the Wayback Machine.
I don't even know if Google would know this answer.
Google will know this answer, I'm sure.
Mike Harper says A.
Tony.
And
We have
normally I
one
would
for
go with
Tony.
Mike Harper's answers, usually.
Tony.
Benjamin also says A.
I think Michael might be a little bit off tonight, though.
And Nanya also says A. So we got 3 for
I
A.
think y'all they went with A, okay?
Is it
Maybe y'all should quit going with A. Do y'all notice every time you pick A, you lose? Just saying. You've lost to A 8 times. Quit picking A.
And they keep giving us their points. They're just pushing us further in the lead.
It's not
I
our
figured by whoever lost the question giving the other team the points, I thought would help chat, but it's not helping chat. It's not helping chat at all. All right, panel, your turn.
Patrick Swayze, 300.
okay? I'm fine with that.
What does
Oh,
Dalton say
all
in
right.
Roadhouse when asked if he ever wins a fight?
Shit, another Roadhouse question.
I
I have to wait for the multiple choice. I could
Me
die.
too.
Didn't he say like no one ever wins a fight? Something like that? I don't know.
Don't ask me. I don't know nothing about no Patrick Swayze.
And Dalton doesn't say.
Because I stated earlier, I'm an actual man.
19.
I'm gonna say A, but
Me too. I was
I'm
leaning
not
that way.
confident.
Me either.
But if my wife who passed away was here, I'm sure she'd get every Patrick Swayze quote in existence.
Did two people agree on A?
It was C. Damn it.
Oh God.
What a horrible line too.
Sorry, guys.
Pain don't hurt.
No, it's fine. I knew that line was in the movie. I just didn't think it
I
was.
bet if I kicked, I bet if I kicked him one
That
time,
I
he
didn't
wouldn't
know
say
that they
that.
were all. Oh,
All
I'm
right, chat,
sorry.
your turn.
Yeah, if I kicked him, he wouldn't say that.
All of the 600s are wiped out. Good job, guys.
You guys finish up Austin Powers. I don't want to do that.
Ah!
Mike Harper wants to do Star Wars for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
guys aren't
agree.
going to catch up with that.
Star Wars for 200 once.
Yep, and Nanya said it too. So
Star Wars for 200 twice. Got it. Who said the Force will be with you always? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Advice
6,
to chat:
7.
do not pick A.
But what if it is
1,
A?
2, 3, 4.
How many
5,
times has it been A?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Giving
13,
them a lot of time
14,
there.
15, 16, 17, 18,
Somebody said the Luke
19,
Skywalker on the chat.
20.
We got answers all over the place.
Hmm.
Did one person say the correct answer? Because in the first 30 seconds, if one person says the right answer, we give it to them.
No, but I think now they're going Juan Kenobi.
And that's the one time it would be A.
See?
The 18 times it's not been A, but this time it's gonna be.
Hey.
All right, panel.
I want Austin Powers for 500.
Let's do it.
I'm not going to agree with that one.
But Coldy said, let's do it. So that's
Let's
2
do
people, Tug.
I'm
Okay.
agreeable.
fine.
Let's keep
Oh
it.
my God.
Who said the 70s and the 80s? You're not missing anything. Believe me, I've looked.
Austin Powers.
Mhm.
Or 2 of you say Austin Powers?
He said that to Heather Graham in part 2.
Did both
Yeah,
of
you
you
know,
agree?
I'll have to agree with him because he would know, because I know nothing about Austin Powers. I can't remember none of that stuff. It's one of
I
them
saw
things I'm
those
trying to put out
movies.
of my mind.
Okay. You guys now have multiple choice because you took too long for 2 people to tell me yes or no.
Now that I'm seeing this, I gotta go.
He agreed with me.
Vanessa. I
I have
don't know.
2 people saying Vanessa.
No, Austin said that.
Austin
It's not an
Powers is
option.
There.
Austin Powers said that to Heather Graham
How
in
was-
part 2.
But he missed the 70s and the 80s.
I think
Yes, that's why he said he looked into it. He was saying that to
agree.
her because
But
she
you're
wanted
not
to
missing
go up through.
Okay, all right.
But
I
Austin
agree with
Powers isn't an
Vanessa.
answer.
Okay,
Well, your
Vanessa.
question is wrong because Austin Powers said that.
Vanessa.
So your
I'm gonna
options
mute
are
myself.
number 2, Basil Explosion or Exposition, Mini Me, or Vanessa Kingston.
Nobody on this list said that. Austin Powers said that to Heather Graham.
If
He
you
said
could
that to
prove
her
me
character.
wrong, because I research fact check this. If you could
Gladly.
prove me wrong, I'll give you double the points. Can you send it to me?
Hello.
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 Well,
How did I lost the question now. So like I don't know what happened. I'll have to go to the main game board on my screen and look and see.
Wow, I just asked AI and they were like, "We don't know what you're talking about."
yeah, I tried to Google it too, and they told me to go. Well, I ain't gonna say that on camera, but they said they don't know.
But the why must I be surrounded by freaking idiots was Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we got an Antolino situation on our hands, Chrissy.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. Like, that's some weird shit.
Okay, so we got 2 for Marvel through 300.
Okay.
I say we give everybody 100 points and move on to the next question.
Well, I'll give panel 2 times the points if he can prove to me that that's correct, because I show it as being basal exposition.
Okay, I will see if I can figure it out.
So if you guys can prove to me, I'll give you guys the 1,000 points. But right now we're going to move on with chat. So chat said what?
Oh, Marvel for 300.
Marvel for 300. Both
Yep.
more than one? Okay, perfect. Who said, I choose to run towards my problems and not away from them? Nine, 10. Start the timer.
Shane was right, by the way.
Shane's right?
Yep, Austin said it.
Well, you guys found a bug in my game. I fact checked everything. I fact check everything.
Nobody's
I have no
answered
idea.
yet. So
I have no
Okay.
idea what said
It
that.
goes to multiple choice. There you go. And I'm
Not
going
for
to
us,
adjust
it's for
the score
them,
for
Tracy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
was
7,
looking
8, 9, 10.
up that.
No, I gave you the 1,000 points. Tug said
So I chose
that
to
you are
run
correct.
towards my problems, not away from them.
I would say,
it's not you, Shane. It's chat.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
We got 1 for Thor, 1 for Odin, another for Thor.
Good job, chat.
So I say we
Panel.
stay away from Austin Powers altogether.
Oh no!
No, I know these.
I gave you guys your double points.
Okay, whatever. Let's do Patrick Swayze for 500.
oh my God.
No.
Hey, we got to get it out of the way.
Patrick Swayze.
Let me mute this mic again.
Look, I'm not doing Austin Powers. And I can't really remember any quotes from Dazed and Confused that aren't Matthew McConaughey. So
But how do you know there's not Matthew McConaughey ones in there?
there probably are, but you know, I'm gonna take my chances. I
Okay,
feel like
so
I could do better with
Patrick
Let's
Swayze
finish
for
off
500.
Star Wars.
Or we could just finish off Star Wars and give Chad a chance. Okay, you talk me.
So,
into it.
I just hope the questions are about maybe one of Patrick Swayze's good movies instead of Roadhouse and all this crap.
Who said,
Princess
help me,
Leia.
Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Princess
you're my
Leia.
only hope.
Holographic Princess Leia.
I said Patrick Swayze.
No, Patrick Swayze didn't say that.
All right, Star Wars is closed out. I knew that would be a hot one. I figured that would be a hot one.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe one day I'll do a whole Star Wars. No, I did do one the other night.
No,
You
let's
didn't
don't
do
do
very
that.
well.
Please. We don't need to do that. No.
I did
Okay,
a
now
whole- I
Mike
did a whole
Harper says
game about
Patrick
Star-
Swayze for 500.
Okay, Patrick Swayze for 500. We need 2 people to say Patrick Swayze for 500.
Now he's just trying to annoy me.
Well, if they don't do it, Danny, we are.
Oh, yeah, well, at least one of you.
I don't think Danny wants us to do any of these topics.
I don't like none of these topics except
Yeah,
Marvel.
Roddy says Swayze for 500.
500, they say.
Danny, where were you when I did the 1990s wrestling?
Oh man!
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You would have been
Those
good
are
at that one.
I think I was here for that one, wasn't I?
I think you were.
No, it was on a Wednesday night.
no,
it
it
was
was
a
on a
Wednesday.
Friday. It was on a Saturday.
I
night.
did a
was here.
Saturday one, but my Wednesday night one was literally all about 1990s wrestling.
Okay.
I don't usually make it on Wednesday nights because I have
It's
a
late.
church
I
thing.
get-
Yeah, me
I
too.
get
I
back
also
real
like
late
it.
from it.
I get home late on Wednesday night, so I can't.
Swayze for
Understood.
500, by the way.
Yeah.
Everybody said it.
Most people don't know it. I don't usually talk about it, but I do a volunteer thing at a church, helping with some homeless people on Wednesday night. And by the time I get home from all that, it's really stressed out. And most of the time I just crash.
Yeah. All right. What line does
Oh,
Johnny
God.
say to Baby in Dirty Dancing during their evening together?
Oh God, I know this and I can't get it out.
Is that the nobody puts baby in a corner, or is that
That's-
before or later?
I think. Well, no.
Another horrible. Oh God, you can make a list of all the Patrick Swayze movies I can't stand.
All right, let's start the list.
Oh, well, there's one right there.
Just
Number
name
one.
every Patrick Swayze movie. I'm sure.
No, they are good Patrick Swayze movies, man. There is Ghost.
What?
There's a couple of good ones.
I think it's A.
I like Ghost.
I think it's
yeah.
A.
It's for Chad. It's not for us.
Well, I don't
Mike
particularly
Pepper
like
says
it.
You want the
Robert did
Ghost?
The Ghost is a
Oh,
good
sorry.
movie.
It's
The
okay.
Ghosts over Red Dawn?
I get Twist Tide,
Outsiders? Come on, guy.
Outsiders. S.E. Hinton.
Yeah, we got a B, we got a D, we got an A.
We got a B, we got a D, and we got an A.
And an A.
Question or the answer.
How many
We got 2 for D.
for D? Like
D.
Delta.
Delta.
Yep.
The night is young,
Oh,
yes, so
wrong.
beautiful.
She's like the wind.
All right,
No,
panel.
it's not me.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
Oh, wah.
Austin Powers for 400.
ugh. I say name that movie for 100.
Oh, we could clean out that category. All right,
I'm gonna agree with Tug.
Me too.
I agree.
I'll be back.
No,
Every single Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but specifically the Terminator.
How much time do you have?
It's the Terminator.
Last Action Hero. Every Terminator movie.
All right. So we have left Dazed and Confused, Patrick Swayze, Austin Powers, and Marvel.
Good luck, chat.
I thought this was going to be fun, but you guys seem to only.
I'm
like
having
the Star
fun.
Wars.
So am I.
Mike Harper
Robert,
says
I
Patrick
know.
Swayze for 4.
That was for panel. Sorry, guys. You answered that super fast. Okay, Patrick Swayze for 400. Does anybody
Yeah.
agree?
Yep, we got another one. Patrick Swayze
Okay.
for 400.
What does Sam say about being alone in Ghost? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh my God, these are all so lame.
These are awful. Yeah.
Adventure is out there, but not in solitude.
I hate that I know the writer of that movie because these are all terrible lines.
I'm sorry.
I used to think,
No. It's not. We're criticizing the writing of the movie, not you.
I've never seen this movie.
C and
Ghost?
we got 2.
What?
Yeah. 2 C's.
Yep.
It's like the last good thing Whoopi Goldberg.
you should watch it, Tracy. You get to see Whoopi Goldberg turn into.
Oh, wonderful.
Guys,
And the
you're
guy who wrote that
slaughtering
movie
chat.
also wrote Jacob's Ladder.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're slaughtering chat.
I hadn't thought about that
Oh, I'm so sad for them.
Let's do Marvel for 2, I guess.
Austin Powers 400.
Yes, Marvel.
No, 2 people. Who said I could do this all day?
Captain
That
America,
big Danny
Steve
State.
Rogers.
Me.
Now, see, Falcon would actually be a correct answer as well, because he did say in the last movie, but he wasn't Falcon anymore. He was Captain America. So
We do not recognize him as.
I said that just for you, Shane.
I actually agree with Tuck. I
That
actually agree
black
with Sid on that. We do not recognize him.
Yeah, so funny.
Chat. You have
Okay,
Dazed and
chat, your turn.
Confused, Patrick Swayze, Austin Powers, and 100 only left for Marvel.
Go ahead, Harper. You know
Love
you want
to
Patrick.
chat.
I knew
Love
he'd
to you
pick
guys
Patrick
chat.
Swayze. He's a Patrick Swayze boy.
For 200.
Huh?
Patrick Swayze,
Patrick
200.
Swayze.
Just Mike Harper just said it, but nobody else has said it yet.
Okay, so we need 2.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
They got
Lonnie said it.
two.
Okay. In Ghost, what is Sam's simple yet iconic response to Molly saying, I love you?
See, they get the good questions.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
That's what it sounds like.
$13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19.
The answer is yeah, me too.
I know.
Jeez.
Oh, wow, these answers.
Okay, they all said ditto. The love
I'm gonna give them.
inside, you
I'm
take
giving
it
them
with
double
you.
the points because they did it pretty fast after the buzzer went off.
That love is
Oh boy.
just carry it with you everywhere you go.
All right, panel.
Austin Powers 400.
Oh, hold on.
That was the only Patrick Swayze question I knew. Let me point that out. The only one I knew.
Okay. Patrick Swayze for 100. You said?
He said Austin Powers, I think.
Oh, for
400.
400. For 400. Anybody agree?
Sure.
Who said I'm bigger than you and higher up on the food chain? Get in my belly.
Fat bastard.
Yeah, fat bastard.
Yeah,
I actually
yeah. Yeah.
Guys, you're whooping chat's butt. Chat, your turn. Oh, here, panel.
Thank you, thank you.
Let me know. We have Dazed and Confused. 100 for Patrick Swayze, 100 for Marvel, and Austin Powers for 3, 2, or 1.
We got Dazed and Confused for 500, Marvel for 100.
You guys need the 500. Come on, take the
Yeah.
500.
Just take the 500 for sure.
And if you guys can answer it really fast, we'll give you 1,000 points.
Ooh.
It's a daily double if you can answer it within the time.
And then you'll get almost halfway to us.
Uh-huh.
Tug.
There it is. Dazed and Confused 500.
Okay. Which character in Dazed and Confused remarks, we're all gonna get wasted?
Caldy.
Chrissy, Buff, Caldy,
All of them.
Danny, like, everybody but Tug, Zach, and Tracy.
They're all wasted.
Zach's got them gummies.
Starting the timer. That's enough time to give
I've
them.
changed, man.
God, I remember that line. Oh man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I literally haven't seen this since high school, so I don't know.
9,
Yeah, I know that. I know the actor. I can't think of the character's name.
14, 15.
I remember that was a really cool
17,
movie where a bunch of guys were
18,
going to a
19,
Kiss concert or
20,
something. But it's been so
21,
long since I've seen it. I'm
22,
texting.
That was Danny,
24,
that's Detroit
25.
Rock City, and that's
Oh,
one
wow.
of
That's a different movie? Okay. I don't
Mike,
even remember this
Tony,
picture.
Carl, or Don?
I'm gonna have to Google the crappy movie now and find out.
Well, I can tell you this much: Dazed and Confused had a lot of paddles in it.
Confused.
That's true.
They were whooping butt.
And Ben Affleck actually broke his ankle with that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a weird one for me because seeing Ben Affleck and that character, I was like, that's really weird.
We got multiple C's and a Tony.
Okay, how many C's, how many B's?
We got 2 C's. 2 C's.
2 C's, so we're going with C?
Yep.
But I'm going to go ahead and give them the one at B.
Tony.
Oh, you see, I don't even remember the characters' names. I just think of them as their actors. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Because that
Jovovich
movie is
and
weird
Ben
about that.
Affleck and
Yeah, that movie's weird about that. You don't remember their characters' names. You just
because they're
remember
all like generic
Yeah.
names, like Tony
Yeah.
and Mike.
them. Yeah, exactly. All right. Chat. Panel. Oh, chat here. Much love.
Damn.
All right, let's just close out Marvel for 100. We've got enough points.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't even the same crappy movie I was thinking it was. It's another crappy movie. It's even
All right.
worse.
Good movie, people.
Not a good movie.
Which character said?
Darth
Damn near everybody in Wakanda.
but Black Panther is the
that's
answer you're
a
looking
trick
for.
question. Yeah, Black Panther is the answer. You motherfucking shit. Come on, Chris.
Yeah.
You can't. You gotta look more into.
Although
these.
to be fair, those other 3 options are like 3 people.
To be
who I
fair.
Mhm.
Oh, bring them up because I think Thor said it one time too.
Did he?
Mhm.
Well, you guys
Maybe.
got it right. So
Okay, now it is chat's turn to pick a topic. Thank you, Wash, for dropping links.
thank you, Wajamin.
Mike Harper says Dazed and Confused for 400. Cookie is full of love.
Mhm.
We have Dazed and Confused, Patrick Swayze, Austin Powers. That's what's left
Roddy
on the
says
board.
Dazed for 400. So they got Dazed for 400.
Okay. Which character in Dazed and Confused is conflicted about signing the pledge to not drink?
Jeez.
That's the closest thing the movie has to a plot. I mean, I like the movie, but it has no plot. Mike Harper says Tony.
They only need one. Tony isn't an answer.
Tony is
So-
not one of the options. Randall is also not one of the options.
We have
Nanya says
Mitch
pink.
Slater.
Oh, I know.
Oh my goodness.
We got 2 for pink.
How did you get that?
Well, I knew it wasn't Slater because Slater's the stoner.
Oh, who cares? Days of Confused sucks.
Stop it, Danny. All right. Dazed and Confused, Patrick Swayze, Austin Powers. What are your guys' points at today?
Austin Powers 300.
Sure, why not?
Who said, throw me a freaking bone here?
Austin Powers. No, Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil.
Evil again.
Yeah. Dr. Evil.
Oh. Phone here.
Yay.
Okay, chat. Now you have to choose. Where's our applause, Prissy?
We were hoping she forgot it.
Uncle.
And we were hoping she forgot that.
Danny is so curmudgeonly.
Saucy tonight.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to run this whole thing.
We got one for Dazed and Confused, one for Austin Powers, and one for Patrick Swayze. So you guys got to make up your mind.
Yeah. Somebody.
It sounds like that other show, Things That Suck for 100, Bob.
All right, we got Dazed and Confused for 300.
Which actor delivered the famous line, all right, all right, all right, in Dazed and
Everybody.
There you
Confused?
go. There you go, Chad. Jeez.
This is
See if you
Chet.
can spell it correctly.
This is Chet, right?
You should get
That was-
extra points if they can spell it correctly.
Yes, spelling counts.
That was Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Wajamin did say Matthew McConaughey.
We're jamming. We're jamming.
Anya says David.
David.
I just want to know since when is all right, some kind of famous line from something.
Yeah, it's a famous line from Dazed and Confused.
I didn't know.
I
Dazed
think
and
it's the
Confused
biggest
actually have
line.
a famous line in it.
I think
They're all
it's the
agreeing that it
biggest
is
line.
Matthew
Have a
McConaughey.
famous line.
One of the most quotable
I
movie
think it
lines.
is. Yes, I think it is one of the most quotable
It is
movie
absolutely.
lines.
People are
It's gonna be
constantly
on-
quoting that.
Yeah, it's going to be on.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be
And Mike
like
Harbor
her.
actually did spell it correctly, but I
Yeah.
suspect he Googled it because he waited till the end. I can't even spell that, so
Me either.
Austin Powers 200.
whatever.
And just to throw a little bit of fun trivia out
Yeah,
there.
baby.
Hey,
Yeah.
Come on.
That's Austin
That's
Powers.
Let me throw a little quick trivia out there. Dazed and Confused was a horrible flop. It didn't make its money back. It lost money. It's sad.
Well, yeah, because it's a Richard Linklater movie. He never made any money off of his movies. All of his movies.
All right, chat's turn. They have Dazed and Confused, Patrick Swayze, and Austin Powers, and we'll move on to a new game as soon as we close this one out.
And we'll
Dazed
all
and
be
Confused for 200. All we need is one person to agree. Patrick Swayze for 100.
I got to write down the points that we end with because they carry over to the next game. At the end, we total up everything. So if chat busts our butt
What?
next. Yeah.
Okay,
If
Waj
Pat-
agrees. Dazed and Confused 200.
Dazed and Confused 200. Okay. Finish the quote by Wooderson. That's what I love about these
Come
blank
on.
man. I get
Oh.
older.
Well, I just throwed up
They
on the
stay
floor. Oh my
safe.
God. I remember why I hate that movie. I remember why it's so bad. I'm going to mute
Okay,
now.
Dan, settle down, man.
Settle
It's a
down now, settle
softball, Chet. That's a softball.
I had to mute the thing that use language I can't use on here.
down. Okay. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. Even though I
But
did
this-
put the
but-
adult content
but
advisory up
this
just in
quote-
case.
This quote is another good reason not to watch this movie.
All right, chat. Finish the quote by Wooderson. That's
you're
what I
killing me.
love about these blank man. I get older, they stay the same age.
Come on, Harper, you ought to get this one.
He says fast cars. Nanya
We
says high
have
school
one
girls.
C, we have one B. Did Nonia say B before the timer went off, or is it recent?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we got more for B.
Good job, chat.
Hey, Danny, he's supposed to be a scumbag. That's the whole point.
All right, all right, all right.
You do understand that movie characters aren't all supposed to be likable, right?
They sure did achieve a goal of having a movie character that was very
If you can't watch a movie because it has a scumbag in it, then no wonder you hate all movies.
No, I can watch a movie with a scumbag, man. I just don't really like watching movies with McConaughey in it because he's horrible.
Let's do Patrick Swayze
Sure, let's do Patrick Swayze.
For 100.
as a group.
Which famous line does Patrick Swayze's character say in Dirty Dancing?
I know this one.
Don't put baby in a
Baby in
corner.
a corner? Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Chat, you have Dazed and Confused for 100 or Austin Powers for 100. Then we'll move on to the next game. And you guys will carry over your points. So if you blew up our butts next game, you could be the leader.
We got one for each. So come on.
Come on, guys. We got one Austin Powers, one Dazed and Confused. Somebody agree somewhere.
Just pick one.
There you go, panel. Sorry. I didn't want to neglect panel.
I don't even know if we deserved it for that one, but okay.
Yeah, really.
All right, well.
Panel, we just need one person to break the tie. Okay, Austin Powers it is.
Austin Powers for 100. Chat. Who famously said $1 million?
Dr. E.
Hey,
That wasn't ours?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
No.
shoot me. Shoot me.
That's why we all started making noise.
Oh,
We
I'm
did.
sorry.
People did say Dr. Evil. A lot of people said Dr. Evil.
Okay.
I'm still
So
laughing at
Dr.
that.
Evil. That's funny. We're all making noise when the other teams when we're talking. We all start yelling.
God, I got confused.
Right. So then this goes
Dazed
to panel,
and
guys.
confused.
You Dazed and Confused for 100. That's it. Oh, here, chat. I have to give you.
But
They knew it anyway. It's okay, Trace.
it's okay.
Okay. Which character Dazed and Confused says, you just gotta keep living, man. Livin.
That's Slater.
I'll agree.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
No.
That was
Wow.
McConaughey? Really?
Yeah.
I can totally picture Slater saying that.
Everybody.
See, I knew it was McConaughey. I didn't know his character name.
All right. So that closes out that game. Let's play.
Awesome.
Here's my blonde moment.
This entire game for me, Tracy, has been a blonde moment.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, thank you, Zach. Thank you. Because I was gonna do that. All right, guys. While I set up the next game, go ahead, talk. Anybody, if you need to take a break, you need to go to the restroom, whatever, please do it now. Let's go ahead and just do like a quick break. I've got this real fast. Give me a second.
What is the next game the same style?
No.
What style is it? So that we can prepare chat for it.
I'll see you in 2 minutes.
All right.
Hey. Here. Take that and go. Here. No.
Well, that ended abruptly, didn't it? Hello? This is the part where somebody actually talks.
Hey, Dan.
Well,
God,
hey,
you're
Frank,
laughing
how
so
you been?
hard. Good. How about yourself?
I'm fine. I guess me you and Zach's the only ones that didn't have to go to the bathroom, apparently. Zach says
You
he's
ever
got
question? You ever question the validity of whether a hot dog is a sandwich or not? Because some people say a hot dog is a sandwich, but if a hot dog is a sandwich, wouldn't that make a taco kind of technically a sandwich, a soft taco?
I would think so.
I never considered a hot dog a sandwich traditionally.
Hot dog's a hot dog.
I always considered it its own thing.
Well, what in the sense of open face? Well, I guess I wouldn't.
Open face
follow you.
sandwich?
But I have took 2 pieces of loaf bread and put chili and weenies on it and ate a hot dog like a sandwich on loaf bread.
I'm trying to remember who brought this up to me the other day.
So technically, anything on any kind of bread should be a sandwich, regardless, right? Technically.
Perhaps. Technically, yeah, perhaps. It's just like I'm not ready to call a hot dog a sandwich. That's like the question of is cereal soup?
Oh, look that up now.
Yes, the mad rantings of a.
Are you going to ask Google if hot dog's a sandwich?
Yeah. No, I'm curious.
I saw the ever popular question once and for all.
Chat.
All right, guys. This next one only has 10 questions.
That'll be quick.
Yeah, and then I work on these a lot, so
They on Google they consider a hot dog is a sandwich. Put out by the National Hot Dog and Sausage Congress. Whatever that means.
Oh, jeez.
There's a society.
Was that an April
it's a
Fool's
wiener.
answer?
It's a wiener.
But was that an April Fool's answer?
Oh no. No, it's a real one. Here's a hot dog sandwich. You have a cartoon of one.
Oh, well, that
I
makes
think
it
if you go
official.
in I think if you go in the sense of like a
You know,
Chicago
it's always
dog,
official
I'll
if you
call
got a
that
car.
a sandwich. You're putting a whole dango salad on a hot dog. And,
Hey, I'm from Chicago, man. I love a Chicago hot dog.
Those
yeah, don't get me wrong. I like a good Chicago dog, but sometimes it's like I don't want all that. But I get it.
What's that they used to say? The only good hot dog you get in Chicago is at Wrigley Field or something?
Wow.
You get them all over.
I'm going to suck
Just
at
no
this.
ketchup. Please.
The great condiment debate.
Don't worry, yours is coming, Caldy. Yours is coming. You'll redeem yourself, buddy, by the end of the night.
All right.
Yeah, yours is coming, buddy.
Oh, yeah, he's heard that before.
Scared by that threat.
That's not a threat. Okay, guys. So
That
this
sounded like a
one.
threat.
He's heard that before.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to just answer this?
Okay. Pause. I mean, too many to name. We'll be here all night. We'll be here now. We'll be here all night naming the characters.
Okay, there's only 10. There's only 10 questions to this one.
It
So
did
do
not
the best
appear in
you
Captain
can.
America Civil War.
If you guys
This
miss
has
it, chat
nothing
gets
but
a
no
chance
choice.
to answer.
This has no choice but to be multiple choice. This is not a fair question. I mean, Adam didn't appear in Civil War. Blue
Four.
Beetle didn't appear in Civil War.
Four.
Here we go.
Spider-Man, Falcon, Ant-Man, Thor.
Oh, yeah, Thor.
Thor. All right, panel. Chat's turn. Chat, go next. Which Infinity Stone is used in Doctor Strange?
Oh boy.
Don't answer.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's like I can remember which rock.
Well, me and Tug know.
Yeah, it's pretty easy actually.
I tried to make this one easy, so I was hoping that whatever team was failing would be able to catch up in this one. And then we have another one after this. So
Which Doctor Strange are they talking about?
No,
Dr. Strange
Just
Benedict
chat.
Cumberbatch.
The
okay,
first
chat,
Doctor
here
Strange
comes the
movie.
multiple choice. Chat, you have Time Stone, Power Stone, Reality Stone, Mind Stone.
I really need to pay more attention to the names of stupid rocks, don't I?
Hey,
Mike Harper
there's
says
James.
time.
Thank you very much.
Benjamin also says A. So we got 2 for A.
Good job,
Oh,
chat.
good job, chat.
All right, next question, panel. Are you ready?
Oh,
Hold on. Panel. Which character in Guardians of the Galaxy remarks, "We're just like Kevin Bacon"?
Drax.
I agree.
mhm.
Why is it only giving me an
Yes.
arrow?
I agree with Tug.
Hold on.
So now I'm second guessing myself. Chrissy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
Kevin
running. You guys are
Bacon.
running out of time.
We said Drax. Like
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want Drax.
right at the very beginning before we even got the multiple choices.
Oh, I heard something else. Okay, so give me a second.
More.
Oh, that pesky A.
Damn it.
I had no
All right,
clue.
chat.
I did not like Guardians of the Galaxy too much.
Of course you didn't. You don't like anything.
Go ahead, chat. This
Yeah,
is
right.
Collector's Museum located
Maybe a
in.
movie with a talking raccoon. Come on, man, really?
Yeah, how do you not like a movie with a talking raccoon? Come on.
Where's the Collector's Museum located in?
That's terrible grammar.
Yeah,
You want the planet?
We're not answering. It's the chat's turn.
I want
I know the
to
answer.
clarify
But
the question for the chat. The way it's worded.
I have no idea.
I know. Of course I know.
Of course. Tug.
I'm just mad
you
I
guys
missed the
have
last one.
Asgard,
Oh, man.
nowhere.
When I watched Guardians of the Galaxy, I cheered for the bad guys.
Those are your 4 options. Chat.
Romsky says nowhere.
Okay, we have 1 nowhere. Anybody else?
Judgment Day Mike Harper says Asgard. Then Nanya says nowhere. So we got 2 for nowhere. That is correct. The severed head of a celestial.
All right, panel. Are you ready? Oh, here, chat. Besides Thor, which character have we seen pick up
Oh,
Bjorn?
well,
Captain America.
Yeah.
And that's Milnor.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Okay, of those, it's Thanos. Or not Thanos,
Right.
Vision. Vision.
Oh, yeah, Vision did pick it up, didn't he? Yes, he did.
Yep, he just picked it up and handed it to him.
Which Captain America shield made it out of?
Oh, come on. You guys got to know this one because I know this one. So chat. It's made out
Oh, man. Damn it. Which Captain America? I mean,
Rimsky says vibranium. Nonya just says metal. Which
Metal.
which is not wrong.
yeah, vibranium. Unobtainium. Thank you, Moose.
Unobtainium.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're funny. Unobtainium.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Which character has a son named Nathaniel?
Ooh.
Are we talking just the movie? Because I gotta think about that. Who has a son in the movie?
What's his name? Oh God, the guy that made Wolverine. He has a son named Nathaniel. I can't think of his name.
Your options are Iron Man, Ant-Man, Hawkeye, or Nick Fury.
What?
Well, that's gonna have to be Hawkeye because Iron Man doesn't have a son. Ant-Man doesn't have a son. Nick Fury doesn't have a son.
The process of elimination is gonna be Hawkeye. Yeah. Of course, my stupid comic book brain immediately went to Jean Grey.
All right, chat. What is not a Captain America list in Captain America? The Winter Soldier.
What? Oh, what is not on his list? Oh.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's a fair question because they do show that list.
The list is also different depending on where you watch the movie.
Yeah, there's that. And might I say, Winter Soldier gets more hate than it deserves. That is a good movie. That is a
Winter Soldier is one of
standalone
the
movie.
best Marvel movies by far.
Yeah, absolutely is.
I really like The Winter Soldier. That was a great movie.
Even Dan agrees.
Yeah, no.
All right, chat. You have to choose from Thai food, Troubleman soundtrack, Star Wars, Star Trek, or Harry Potter.
Yeah, good luck because I don't even know these. I mean, I know.
I got one in mind.
I have an idea, but I'm not gonna.
I know it's one of two, but I'm not sure which one. Okay, we got Harry Potter, and then we got Thai food, and then we got another. No, yeah, Harry Potter.
Oh
Good job,
wow!
chat.
Really?
That probably would have been my guess. I remembered Star Wars / Trek, and I remember Troubleman, obviously, because it's like part of the plot.
I like my Thai salad called larb. I knew it wasn't Thai food.
Ooh.
Yeah. When you say Trouble Man, I think of Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Chat to panel. Are you ready?
I am ready. Hit me.
Yep.
Which of the following characters is also royalty?
Well, you got to tell us who the following characters.
Yeah, we need to know who the
Go.
characters.
Go. One. One.
Black Panther.
3.
Yeah, of those 4, it's definitely Black Panther. Yeah.
Good job. I'll give you double points. Okay.
Good, that'll
chat.
help make up for my missed question.
Chat, are you ready? Oh, here, panel. Sorry, loud.
We'll say I missed it on purpose to give chat a chance. Yeah.
There you go. 'Cause chat's behind us quite a bit.
A bum bit.
What food does Iron Man suggest eating at the end of the Avengers?
Hope you all caught that part of the movie, chat.
Yes, it's chat's guess, Gorilla. Mike Harper says, don't know. Gorilla Biscuit says shawarma.
Gorilla Biscuits. Hi, John.
Yep.
Hi, John.
Gorilla. They all
What's
agree
up,
it's
John?
gorilla. Or, yeah, they all agree. Shawarma. Yes.
Shawarma. Let's give them double points if they get it right.
That's correct.
Wow.
Good job. I love shawarma. It's awesome.
Me too.
That's good stuff.
Here you go.
Chicken or beef?
Shawarma's
Good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I like the lamb, the chicken, and the beef. I just
Yeah.
like shawarma.
Yeah. I forgot about the lamb. Yeah, that's good too.
And the pork one's pretty decent, but I think the pork one is more Hispanic. It's like the El
Yeah.
Pastor.
Yeah,
Pastor,
that's right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
In the script, it was supposed to be burger, but Robert Downey Jr. just improvised shawarma instead because he thought it was funnier.
It is funnier.
It's more
Yeah.
ones with the.
What's panzerotti?
Panzerotti. I don't know.
It sounds like some kind of car.
It's when you take a pan and you make it.
I'm an Italian and I don't know what panzerotti is.
It's all right. You just
I'm
gotta.
Italian.
It looks like a calzone. I just googled it. It just looks like a calzone.
Okay, so a panzerotti.
It's probably a.
It's not like a Maserati.
Oh no!
Hey, good job, Chad. You're welcome.
Woohoo!
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, there's only 10 questions for that one. That one was short. All right. I wish somebody could help me with these buttons because I have to go help my mom. Maybe Tug, maybe I could, or no, Zach knows how to do these buttons.
I don't know
I've
what
taught Zach
buttons
how
you're
to do
trying
these
to
buttons.
do.
Yeah. It's in a different panel, but I've shown Zach. Zach, do you think you could run the game while I go help my dad put my mom to bed? If I send you the link? All right, Caldy.
Okay, what did I do? What did I do now?
It's music Jeopardy.
Who do I need to apologize? Oh, it's
In
trivia.
chat if you like.
What's that, Zach?
Something about chat.
In chat if you like.
What? You could try? Did you say you could try?
In chat if you like.
He's saying we can chat if you'd like.
I don't know what that means.
Like chat until you get back.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I don't know how long it's gonna take me to. Tug, do you think if I sent you the link that you could see if you know how to maneuver it?
I don't know any of this stuff, so
It's
I
not
might be able to figure it out.
complicated.
I can probably figure it out. Sure.
Oh,
Oh, Zach
well,
is saying something.
I'm just gonna let you guys chat while I go help my
Okay.
mom, and then we'll take a quick break. You guys can chat, and when I come back, we'll move into music Jeopardy. And then the next time we do this, we'll do Wheel of Fortune. So we have the wheel because that was
yes, the
fun.
Wheel of Fortune.
I like the wheel.
That
The
was
wheel
very
is
silly.
fun.
It was fun.
A
I have
showcase
fun doing
filled
these.
with glamorous.
You give yourself way too much of a hard time. We are having fun, Gracie.
I'm gonna keep giving you a hard time because of Antolino. Antolino is.
I don't
very ishy.
know.
I know, madam. I just said I'm giving you a hard time because of
I
it.
wish you would.
Everybody a hard
And
time.
if anybody on the panel does not know what we're talking about, my God, I will clip it and I will put it up on my second channel. It is hilarious. Chrissy had this game.
I'm gonna go take care of my mom. I'll be
yeah.
back.
You better
Go
get
ahead,
you
Caldy.
better get
I'm
the
gonna
hell
make
out of
you
here
big,
when I
by the way. I'm gonna make
telling this
you
story.
big.
All right. So Chrissy had us on a panel the other nights. And we're
Thank you.
doing this and we're all having fun. We're some drinks have been kicked back. We're having fun, stuff like that. And then this question comes up, and it's all questions dealing with Antolino. No one knows who Antolino is. We couldn't find out who Antolino is.
Is this like spelled a certain way? Because all I'm hearing is like anteater, like Antolino.
I will put it in the back chat so that you can see it. That spelling right there.
All right.
Are they
And
from
it
Los
came up
Angeles?
with nothing. And I have never seen a trivia game end so fast in my life. Everybody revolted. Everybody started going, who the F is Antolino? We hear from Antolino. The stream that was after that from mine was Antolino wants you guys to hear this.
Apparently, there's a pizza restaurant near me that's Anthonino.
No, these were there was like 8 answers that Antolino said, and Rome was in the chat that night, so you guys can just imagine like how crazy chat went, especially when Rome started saying this is what Antolino said, and I was like, oh my God, I've got to join in with that. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Oh,
Right.
So, Tug, just out of curiosity, what's your show about tomorrow?
oh, yeah. This is a good time to plug. Tomorrow I'm continuing my discussion of music for movies, like songs specifically that were made for movies. I'm having Damien. He's finally free again, and Tracy and Thrash, as always. And then tomorrow night, I'm assuming I have a show with you and Thrash and Sarah and maybe Chance.
I don't know if Chance is going to make it, but the rest of us will probably be there.
Yeah.
Sarah
Yeah,
invited
Chance
me.
has been having some.
Yeah, I think you're invited too, Tracy. That's right.
I have a question about the first show. What are the movies?
It's just any movie songs that you want to talk about. That's all it is. Like, there's no specific set of movies. It's all movies. That's why this topic has been continuing for like a month, because there's just so many to talk
So many.
I'm not going to be there, but I'm about to send you a song.
about. Okay, go for it.
Have you seen the movie Kids?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that rough movie. Yeah. I'll send it to you on Messenger, because I probably won't be awake when you guys are doing your show.
Yeah, that's what I get for doing Sunday in the mornings.
For me, it's the afternoons.
Well, technically, it is afternoon for you. That's true.
Well,
Grace.
actually, like I will say this though, like a lot of times I'll wake up and I'll catch you guys maybe like 45 minutes before I go to work. I usually don't have time to pop into chat and mess with people.
And then also tomorrow, I'm dropping a review of the Ray Harryhausen classic 20 Million Miles to Earth. So you can check that out too.
Cool.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah. A movie even Dan probably likes.
Oh yeah. And tomorrow night, me and Ben Thrash and Tug and everybody's going to be talking about feel-good movies, the movies that makes you feel real good when you watch them. So I won't be able to talk about too many, but I'm hoping the rest of the people will. That's funny. Okay.
And I've been in knee deep in really bad Superman movies because I'm dropping a review of Superman 4.
Wow.
And the week after that, I'm doing a video on Supergirl.
Oh, geez.
The day I sat down and decided to rewatch a movie that I watched a long time ago, and I watched Alien versus Predator Requiem.
Never heard anybody say Requiem.
But I remembered that movie being good, and when I rewatched it, it was a dark, hard to see, freaking nightmare. How could I ever think that movie was good? I saw it in the theaters and liked it a lot better in a theater than on TV. It seemed like you could see it better in the theater, hear it better in the theater. It just looked better in the theater, and when you watch it, when you finally see it on Blu-ray, it looks like crap. And it's really dark and hard to see. I don't understand that. But I remembered it being a lot better than it turned out to be the second time I watched it.
What was that?
It's sad. Sometimes that's why I don't like to rewatch a movie, because it just takes away the memory of it being good, because when it's not.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing happened to me.
Here twice, sick.
The same thing happened to me when I watched the Buck Rogers TV show as a kid. I remember it being so good and so science fiction-y and so awesome. And when I rewatched it a couple of years ago, I was like, wow, it's really campy, and it's not the way I remember it. The only thing that was the way I remember it was Princess Ardala. She stuck in my memory really good. Everything else just seemed different.
Okay, I don't know why it just hit the wrong button.
Hopefully going gold prospecting tomorrow with my dad.
Oh, cool.
Might record a video.
That sounds fun.
Nice.
Do you find much gold?
Well, my birthday ain't until the end of the month, but I got a nice little mesh chair here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice chair. It's got mesh all the way around it. The thing I like about it is that I'm not sitting on a hard surface. I was sitting on a hard chair all the time. I was like, oh, God, that hurt like hell.
Yeah, I like mesh, too, because it's very breathable. Like this thing, very, very comfortable. But if I sit in here for too long, my back will start sweating.
Yeah, see. So I got that early. That's my early birthday present. It's probably the only one I'm going to get.
Just out of curiosity, Tracy, how's your foot doing? Did it get
better?
Thank
you. It's doing better, but I hear it click every so often.
Ew.
I know. And then the thing is, the doctor told me in that same foot, I've got terrible arthritis in it.
Oh.
And I like to walk. I always like to walk. I always like to do things, and that's something that slows me down. I hate that. I mean, for a chunky girl, I get around on my own 2 feet very well.
Yeah, them foot breaks can be rough.
Yeah.
I've had my foot in a cast a couple of times.
Oh, shice. That's
The
bad.
worst of that is the knees, though. The knees ever mess up? Or I've had a knee that I've had broke at least 3 times bad, and 2 times not so bad. And the first time I got it broke, I was playing football in high school. I was like 16, got it bent backwards, and it just was messed up after that. Always had a problem with it. Then I was in a couple of car wrecks, and one car wreck I got it broke again. Then I fell down a mountain and it got broke.
Oh.
Have you tried wearing bubble wrap?
Bubble wrap.
I was in one car wreck and had 174 fractures.
Oh,
Jesus
Christ, man!
My back was broken 3 places. My shoulder, my collarbone, my skull was fractured in 5 places. I was in the hospital 8 months.
Oh,
I had to learn how to walk again and stuff.
Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry.
The more I know about your life, man. If you wrote an autobiography, nobody would believe it.
Wasn't half as bad as getting blowed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, blowed up was worse.
Well, that every bit of everything you said, just oh my God, you're
No.
still talking here. You're
I've had-
kicking ass.
I have been in several total loss car wrecks, and I've been broke up a lot in wrecks. I've had 6 that were really bad, but I've been in like 10 really bad wrecks. I've only been, and by the way, I've only been charged with 1. None of them other wrecks was my fault. Other idiots hit me.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. That sucks.
Oh, I had a drunk driver come across the yellow line and hit me head on. He was doing like 90 miles an hour and just totally destroyed both cars.
Good God.
I need to edit and release the fishing video Battlefield, and I did.
Cool.
You taking off? Is that what you're saying? Oh no, you're saying you need to
Just
edit it.
talking. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just want to see a video of Zach down in the creek panning for gold.
Zach, tell us, what is the monetization like? I've heard tales. I keep getting in trouble. Go figure with what I do on my channel. But yeah, I keep getting in trouble.
I remember they took us up there to the mountains when I was a kid to pan for gold. And we got down in that creek and we went through all that little stuff where you do the sand and you roll it around in the pan. And we did that all day. I mean, like 9 hours straight panning for gold. And at the end of the day, I looked down and I had this little teeny tiny speck of gold in the bottom of the thing. You couldn't even barely see it. You know what? That was the last time I ever went panning for gold. This is not for me, man.
Panning is the easy part. Then you got to.
Oh, if I'd have found a big old nugget, it might have been different. But I mean, like a little speck.
Is there security there or something? Like do you have to be like when you're canning for gold? Do you have to pay to do that?
Yeah, you pay like $5 and they take you up on a mountain. They give you a little pan and they teach you how to do it and everything. Get to keep what you find, but you don't find nothing worth keeping much, because it's a scam.
Yeah. But like if you found a real nugget, would they take claim on it?
No, you get to keep whatever you find.
Oh, that's cool.
You can pay that $5 and come out with thousands of dollars in gold if you're good at that crap.
Wow.
Apparently, I wasn't good at it, but
I've never done that.
I only put like 1 day into it before I decided, hey, I'm not going to be doing this.
Yeah, well, if I'm going to be in water, I'd rather be fishing.
Yeah, I can think of a lot better things to do in water than sit there and play with that pan.
I like fishing.
I like the concept of fishing. I'm not a big fan of catching the fish, but I love just throwing a reel or throwing a lure out and then just kind of drifting away as I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't about catching the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like catching fish.
I like catching fish. I love fishing. I just don't like eating them. I cannot stand to eat freshwater fish. I don't like freshwater fish.
I like the salmon that come up in our rivers. Like I like the salmon.
Well, see, salmon come in from don't they come in from the ocean and go up?
They come in from the ocean.
Yeah, they're not really like a freshwater fish. Freshwater fish.
I like sturgeon. Sturgeon is like pork chops.
Well,
I like me some sturgeon.
Well, salmon comes from Alaska most of the time, don't it?
No. So I'm gonna show you guys.
Oh, salmon comes from a can at Fruit Line.
Yeah, right.
Stop it.
That's all I know about a salmon.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys.
At the store.
You obviously don't know the area I live in Northern California, obviously. Yeah. So
I don't fish much in California. I don't fish much in California. I have to say I've never really
salmon in California.
I fish
I'm going to show you guys some pictures.
I have fished in Canada and Washington State, but I don't think I've ever fished in California. But I have been in California several times. I just didn't fish while I was there. There was too much more fun stuff going on.
Tracy, my dad actually has gold claims that we pay for yearly.
Oh, wow. That's something
But
else.
you can't get much more hillbilly than that, Zach. I'm proud of you. We got him a gold claim.
Wow.
Okay.
My pops wants me to go ice fishing with him and his brother-in-law. I'm like, no,
I went
good.
ice fishing with my grandpa at Lake Davis up by Donner Pass.
Good.
That
And,
was
they,
fun.
and on ice fishing,
Yeah.
I've been ice fishing 2 times in my life, and that's something else I don't plan on ever doing again.
Mm.
I liked it. I can't stand duck hunting. I was way too cold duck hunting. I was like,
I hate duck hunting too. That stupid.
it was
dog.
so cold. It was so cold. Like literally duck hunting, like we were sitting in the water in waders, and don't think that water don't get in your waders. So you're just yeah, it was just so
deep did you go in?
just like right below your waders. But if anybody sloshes around or anything, or you just
Look,
it's miserable. My feet were so numb, I didn't feel them for 2 days.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
I'm not doing that neither.
you either stay in a boat or you go all in. Like I used to do lobster fishing and conch fishing, which is where you
Wow.
basically just get all suited up and you go in the water.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Wow.
And conch fishing is real easy. You just go pick up conch. That's all you're doing. It's
I
like
love
the easiest
conch
thing in the
fishing,
entire
yeah.
world.
Conch fishing is fun.
I need to get out more.
We duck hunt like Navy SEALs, man. Full body wet boots,
Yeah,
head
man.
to toe,
I
and
used-
pop up out of the water.
I used to be a cavern diver. back in
Oh,
the day.
wow.
No, I don't do caves. I lived over a cave once. I went inside one. My
like
flashlight shut off, and I have never felt that kind of fear in my life.
Oh my. Yeah, I've been.
Well,
in,
imagine you're underwater
in the
too.
dark. In the dark.
very
Yeah,
dark.
absolutely.
It's like so dark. You
And-
can't see your hand in front of you.
Yeah, and it was one where it started off where you could wade up in it, and like I got to where the water was like right there, and it was like freezing cold, right? But people would go take wetsuits and go underneath the entire town that we were in that area.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not doing that neither.
Until they had to drag a body out.
Oi.
Hey.
No.
That'll happen.
That stuff.
I did that last Christmas with my 2 nephews.
And it wasn't
You
was
dragged a dead body with
horrifying.
your nephews?
No,
That's good
my
family
2 nephews disappeared. They were duck hunting and they disappeared because they went out in the afterbay, which is really deep, and it's kind of got white caps and stuff. And he was 17 and 19, and my two cousins literally disappeared, and they didn't find them for a month and a half.
Oh God, where'd they find them?
Sucks.
In the afterbay, but it took a month and a half for
Ooh.
one, and a month and 4 weeks for the second one.
That's bad. I'm sorry.
And they had to do DNA testing to identify them. And it was
Oh,
really, really unfortunate. I was very upset.
I bet you were.
I think Caldy and Shane were part of that at that time.
I don't think I was.
It was during the time that you were. Because
I remember
it was.
I remember it.
And Danny, yeah, because it was during the time that I was trying to cash out Keebler.
Oh.
You said the K word.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it was during that time, and we were doing search and rescue, and we were out in boats trying to, like, we had drones, everything. But what happened is their waders filled up and they went under because they were in deep water. They were in deep water. And when their parents came out there to find out where they were, because they GPSed the truck, because the truck had a tracker and the phone had a tracker. The phone was on the beach, and the black lab was on the beach, and the truck was on the beach, but the 2 boys were missing with their kayaks.
Oh my
And then
God.
they found the 2 kayaks. The 2 kayaks came ashore in different places, but they didn't find the 2 boys. And then, yeah, we just did a memorial for them not that long ago.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's really rough. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
And yeah, the appropriate response is, I'm sorry.
I am
Yeah.
Not to do what the K word did.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. I just, you guys are talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm very familiar.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah. So, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to show you guys fishing in Cali. I only have a couple pictures. I have way more, but I'm not going to take the time to like upload all of them.
Come here.
So give me a second. I am going to show you guys some of my, I only have a few. So,
Show us your fishing.
I will.
Show me the fish.
I will. I have to delete
Can't
these
help
Mustang
myself.
pictures from last week.
Yeah, I love Mustangs.
Yeah, I have to delete those so that I could actually upload these. I need to go through here and find out what I could get rid of. And like, I'm like a hoarder. I don't want to get rid of my content
Yeah.
that I spend so much time creating. Oh, and
Thank you
Tracy,
for-
I have been working on a song for you that has that 20s
Really?
feel. Yeah.
Oh wow, thank you.
You're
I didn't
welcome.
appreciate you.
I've been working on it, but I'm trying to get it to sound the way I want it to sound.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
yeah.
That sounds
I have
great.
a vision in my head of how I want it to sound, and I'm tweaking it until I get that sound.
Much
So, all right.
appreciated.
Here you go. Here's me
Oh,
with
wow.
a salmon out of the
Damn.
river.
That's a huge one. How many pounds was it?
Wow.
42.
Whoa. That's
And
a
then
lot of
Damn.
another
Wow.
time that I went, I got 2 in 10 minutes.
oh. Wow. And you
I
fished up north,
slimed
yeah?
my sweatshirt that day. I was so angry.
Oh,
I slimed my sweatshirt, but I got 2 in 10 minutes.
oh my
And
god.
oh my God, my arms were jello. So I sat back and ate beef jerky while everybody else caught theirs that day. And then I
you-
went sturgeon fishing in the Delta, and bam, there's my
Holy
sturgeon.
Toledo. Look at how big that is.
Yeah. And they have no bones.
No kidding.
No bones. So you
Wow.
just peel off the skin, peel it off the bone, cut the meat into steaks, and you barbecue it, and it's just like pork chops. It's
Wow.
amazing. There's no bones,
So
but
you could grill it.
yeah,
They're like a big eel, right?
Mhm.
no, they're just bottom feeders.
Did you
but,
keep the other
they're
fish?
awesome. Yes. So I
Wow.
take the salmon home. I clean them. Yes, I clean them. I have a very
Wow.
sharp fillet knife, and I'm
Mhm.
really good at getting under that skin with that sharp
Mhm.
knife. And I clean them up, and then I cube them up, and then I put them in a brine overnight. I
Mhm.
actually put them in a brine for 48 hours.
Wow.
And then I put them in my smoker, and I let them smoke so that we have smoked
Dang,
salmon.
that sounds delicious.
Yeah, and it's amazing. And so normally we have like the 1 gallon Ziploc bags of smoked
Yeah,
salmon. So we
Yum.
have that like for like a year. We'll have like
Dang,
10 bags of smoked salmon. in
that's a
our fridge.
lot.
Yeah.
And they're so expensive when you go to the
Mhm.
store. Oh my god.
Yeah. See, we have big fish. We don't have pike. We don't have that, but we
Yeah,
have
I'm-
very
I'm
large
used to
salmon.
trout.
We have trout. We have largemouth bass. Oh, we do have let me do this. We do have some crazy striper bass in
Mhm.
our rivers here. I'm talking crazy. So let me
Wow.
show you this striper in Feather River, which is actually a mile and a half from my house is the Feather River. And so this is, I'm just going to show you guys. I'm just going to share my screen and show you guys like this search instead of like showing you individual pictures, because you can see how big these striped bass get in our rivers. They're crazy.
Wow.
So I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to go to striped bass Feather River. Okay, can you guys see that?
Whoa, look at all those
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, they're
Golly.
freaking crazy big.
Wow.
Yeah, they are cool.
Look at that. Like,
That
look at
one-
this.
Yeah, I was about to say he looked good on the wall.
Yeah, those are some crazy striped
Big
bass.
fish.
Huge fish here.
Yeah.
Huge fish in our
You're not
feather
throwing your
right
jimmer?
here.
Wow, that's a great
Yeah,
shot.
and they're aggressive. So when
Wow.
you catch one, you better have a pole that is sturdy enough to take it.
Oh, wow.
Not kidding. Like, these fish fight. They
Mhm.
fight. They will take your pole under the boat. Like, they're
Oh,
not
God.
playing. They're not playing. They're like, nope. I mean, even the small ones right there with the guy in the middle,
Yeah.
they will they're fighters.
Yeah, those are huge fish.
Yeah, they're huge.
It's like they threw GMOs in Pacific.
Yeah. Like, look at this. Like, they're fat.
Oh, my
They're
gosh.
eating good in our
Good,
river.
though. Yeah, they are
They're-
beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So these are striped bass that we have here. And yeah, they are ginormous. So
Yeah.
I won't even get in our river. Like, I will not. Everybody's like, oh, we should go down to the river, go swimming. I'm like, have you seen the size of fish in our rivers? No, not doing it. There's monsters in there.
I'd rather go pool swimming.
Look at this.
Yeah. Well, they are big. How
They're
many-
huge.
Sounds like they're about 40 pounds at least.
They're huge. Like, oh, here's a sturgeon they caught in the Feather River.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed.
Yeah. And then let's see. I did see something. Okay, here's a salmon that they caught
Wow.
in our river. Right here, the Feather River. Right a mile and a half from my house, literally.
Wow.
I am close to the river. That's why we get the Delta breeze, because we're like right close to the
Mhm.
river. Here's another sturgeon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are prehistoric looking. When you pull them out of the water, they're crazy looking. Here's another salmon.
Dang, girl.
Yeah, like, I'm not kidding. Like, here's another sturgeon.
Wow.
Yeah, we have some crazy fish here in our rivers. Like, I'm not even kidding you.
That is pretty cool.
I have 5 rivers within 30 minutes of me, and the Feather River is only a mile and a half.
Wow.
So yeah. Oh, look at this one. Look at this.
Oh,
Look at that.
she's almost as tall as you.
Yeah, that's a big mouth bass.
Wow.
Like, we have some crazy fish here. They look like carp to me, but they're not. They're
Mhm.
striped bass. Anyways,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're nice pictures.
Hey, look at this.
Holy Toledo Fish Market.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some good shit, though. That is beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, here's a carp. We do have carp.
Wow. I can't
Yeah.
believe how big they grow.
Yeah, because our rivers are full of stuff. Like, oh, and then we have rainbow trout.
Mhm.
And we also have the trout is in the creeks, but we have steelhead that come up out of the
Oh,
ocean.
wow.
So this is a steelhead.
Hmm.
And so those are illegal to keep. You have to throw them back into
Mhm.
the river. You can't keep a steelhead. But
Wow.
if it's a trout that goes to the ocean and comes back,
Mhm.
you can't keep it. But if it's a trout in the creeks and in the small little rivers that doesn't go to the ocean
Wow.
and doesn't get those bottom fins, you can keep them.
So wait,
And then
you can't
here's-
keep. I mean, you can't keep those. So I
You
mean,
can't
like,
keep a steelhead. No.
wow,
A steelhead that goes to the ocean, you can't keep.
dang.
And it's exactly a rainbow trout. It just means that the rainbow trout made it to the ocean and then came back upriver to spawn. So you can't keep those here.
Yeah.
See? That's an actual trout. No, that's a steelhead. That's a
Oh
steelhead.
wow. So you had to throw them back.
Yeah, you have to throw it back.
Wow.
Yeah. But if they're not been to the ocean, they don't get those long fins underneath.
Yeah.
And so once they get those long fins underneath, like look at this.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
See? Yeah.
Mhm.
So once they go to the ocean, you can't keep them here in California. You have to throw them back.
Wow.
I see the difference. Now they have those long fins underneath.
Mhm.
When they're just in the creeks making their way to the ocean, they don't have those. They have little tiny ones in the back and
Mm.
very little tiny ones in the front. They don't get bigger.
Yep. That's
And then
nice.
their color changes and their spots change once they get to the
Oh
ocean.
man, those are cool.
So this is actually a rainbow trout. So that
Wow.
one's a keeper. That one's a keeper.
Wow.
It's not a steelhead. I don't think. I mean, their fins look long. It might be. I would have thrown that back just in case,
Mm-hmm.
because it does have kind of longer fins in the front and back. So
Wow.
and then here's a salmon. That's a king salmon.
Mm-hmm. See, and I always thought that salmon came from Alaska, but proven
Look,
wrong.
there's another one.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Look how pink it is.
Yeah, that's not always good. So when
Oh.
they're pink like that,
Mm-hmm.
that means that they've been going upriver so long that they're kind of starting to get squishy. So when you see them real
Wow.
pink like that, you don't want to fillet them out you want to just smoke them, because there's nothing else. The
Mhm.
meat isn't firm enough to make steaks or like fillets.
Yeah.
So the only thing you could do with them at that point, because they're basically getting ready to die.
Oh boy.
And
Mhm.
they've exhausted all their energy, so their meat is very squishy,
Wow.
spongy.
Wow.
And so the only thing you could basically do with them at that point is brine them and smoke them. But yeah, here's
Yeah, those are beautiful. I like that one, the one on the right.
yeah.
That's a huge fish.
Here's some more of those. That is a steelhead,
Yeah.
because it's no longer a trout.
Wow.
That is a steelhead.
Dang.
Their colors change. This is a steelhead.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by like, oh look, this guy's fighting it. Like, don't fight the salmon, dude. Like, look at this guy. This is hilarious. Oh, it won't let me show it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Anyways,
So this should have turned into Roland Martin tonight, fishing in the great outdoors.
all right. Well, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh
okay?
gosh. We'll have to look at all these sometime.
Yeah.
You gotta
Tracy,
do a
you and I
special fishing show.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Oh,
Let's
you
get
get all
into
the
the music.
hillbillies. Come on down.
Dun, 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 dun. So, see, you guys think California's all about beaches and palm trees. I'm up in the north. I'm up in the north by the redwoods, where we have big fish in our rivers.
Yeah, and big trees too.
Yeah, big trees, huge trees. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at the giant trees. There's only 11 to 15 left in the world. They started in the 1800s, but because they were so large, a lot of loggers cut them down. They are trying to regrow that section of the forest outside of Yosemite. And
Yeah.
it's funny because their pine cones are like this big.
Oh my gosh.
And they're the biggest tree. Like, it takes 10 people to hold arms and stand around it to cover the trunk.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So we went there and saw the giant trees, and it was
That's
just
neat.
amazing. Like, okay, so one of the branches that comes off of the stump of like off of the actual tree is bigger than most trees. Just the
Damn.
branches are bigger than a regular redwood tree.
That's so
They're
cool.
crazy. And they go so high up that you
Mhm.
can't see the tops of the trees.
Wow.
And then if one is laid over and they're showing like the root ball that's up out of the ground,
Mhm.
we walked up to it and we looked like a little itty bitty ant.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right,
Thank
let's
you.
do this. No problem. I just wanted to share. I thought it was interesting, but I'm sorry you guys didn't find it interesting. Here we go. Music. Caldy, are you ready?
I'm back. What's up? What are we doing?
Music Jeopardy.
All right. Let's go.
Music professor.
Music Jeopardy. Here are today's categories. Let me play the music. Hey.
Oh boy.
What happened?
All right.
Hey.
All right. So chat.
Does anybody remember what chat's points were last game? I didn't write them down because I had to go help my mom.
Wait, what?
What
No.
chat's points were? What they won with?
I don't know.
I'll rewind it and watch it on the side. Okay. Don't worry, chat. I'll give you your points. All right. So it is chat's turn first.
Okay, chat.
Come on, chat.
Good luck, you degenerate.
Oh, here we go. Caldy's talking smack.
Just whatever you do, don't pick 70s or 80s songs.
Oh, stop it.
I love 70s and 80s songs.
Me too.
Me too.
And I swear to God, if Antolino interrupts with some answer that is in the 60s or the 90s, Chrissy, I'm gonna have to question that.
Okay, Waj says rock
Question my
for
ability
600.
to make these. Question my ability to make these going forward.
No, the where you get the answers from.
Oh, I actually I can tell you guys. I go to Chat GPT, I have it make me the questions and answers, and then I go fact check each and every one of them. So if I put it in the way that it's written in Chat GPT and then it comes up in Google and says confirmed, blah 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 blah.
Use
I go
Grok.
with it.
Use Grok.
Yeah, Gronk
Use
is
Grok.
better.
Use Grok.
Okay.
Grok is
Grok?
much more accurate. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But don't
thanks,
use
guys.
Caldy's Grok.
Yeah.
No, Caldy's Grok is belligerent.
Ooh.
That's one
Hey,
thing.
Waj is
hey,
correct.
hey.
Chat got 675 points last round.
675. Thank you, Zach. You're awesome, Zach.
Okay, everybody's
675.
saying rock for 600, by the way.
Rock for 600. Oh.
And remember, this is chat, not us, panel. So
Yes.
keep
Thank
your
you.
lips zipped.
Here we go. I think I'm picking the right one. There's so many 70s and 80s. Okay, got it. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
We got one
Maybe
for
we
Don
shouldn't do
Henley.
this because all of them have the songs in them.
Yeah, you're gonna get so busted for this crap.
Yeah, hold on. Let me start a different game. I'm just saying. Hold on. Gee. All right, panel. You guys carry on while I bring up another game. I didn't think about it. I was just like, oh,
no.
it's
Yeah,
education.
the answer was not Don Felder. Exactly. Mooseman got it right. It was
Yeah, it
Bill
was Bill.
Selznick. Yes.
Okay, and I'll give them points on the next round for the.
No, don't give them points for shit.
That did not count. That no.
It counted.
No, it didn't.
I put it all together. I spent so much time putting it together. I thought it was educational.
Yeah, I mean, you could have a fair use claim, but you'd have to fight it, and that's just not worth it because you'd be fighting
Yeah,
it with
every
everybody.
single one has a music clip. Everyone has a music clip.
No, no,
Okay.
no. Not the Eagles though. The Eagles are a major your stream will get taken down on that.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Not wanna
hopefully,
play. You do not want to play.
You're still
Hotel
alive now, so
California.
you're
That's what I
okay.
was telling you.
I have tested the YouTube gods on this one. They will
Yeah.
take you down.
I got this guy
You're
named
fine for
Dr.
now.
Wu who tests his songs that he can play to get copyrights, and then he gets kicked off for some stuff. The Eagles always gets him kicked off.
Always.
Always.
Eagles, ZZ Top, AC/DC, anything like that.
You better not play no Queen from Flash Gordon neither.
Exactly.
oh no, there is some Queen. There is
I
some,
would have to fight as well too.
True.
I had
Okay.
to make a whole new comic book video because I used a Flash Gordon song and got a copyright strike. So I had to they took my video down. I had to go back and make the whole thing over and leave the music out.
Dang.
Yeah.
I worked really hard on that.
I know.
This is literally something that I was trying to watch in that video. Me and Zach were trying to watch that night on copyright that got copyright claimed as we were watching it.
Oh my gosh. I've done that with
things
Chance.
you can watch and you can't watch. And like when it comes to music like that, if it's anything major label, don't play it. Do not play it. And if
I figured it was fair use because it was an educational trivia game.
No, it's not fair use at all. No,
All
that's
right.
not fair use at all. Like the only way you can play some of that stuff is if you upload it. You do not like what we're doing right now is a live stream. So this is considered a rebroadcast. So you're broadcasting this. Everything that you think you know about copyright does not apply to this right now. Completely different.
Okay.
Completely different.
I guess I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sad for
Yeah,
you.
me too.
You put all that work in.
It
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Like
I had the option to have little clips of music, so I was like, "Ooh, fun!"
Yeah.
But Chris,
I'm sorry.
like my show, like what I.
Well, I don't mean to cut you guys short, but it's like 12 something here, and I'm falling.
Okay.
asleep.
Not
All
fighting against
So I want to say
publishing
goodnight.
or copyright or anything like that.
See you
That's what
tomorrow,
actually is
Tracy.
like
Yeah, be good,
way-
everybody.
way below
Good night,
the
Tracy.
level.
All right, I'm not gonna play any more music.
That's a
I'm
good
not
idea.
gonna play any more games. How about we just open up the panel and go wild?
I'm
So-
sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just I was thinking like, okay, it should be fine. It's educational. It's in a trivia, but nope.
Nope.
I want to
Nope.
take a chance.
Nope.
Yeah, trust
And
me, I
I'm
think
pretty sure it's going to tell me this video cannot be monetized.
No, worse than that. You'll if you play enough of that song, your stream will go dead, and you'll get the strike, and you won't be able to even go live.
Like Chance does?
Like 14 days, like what happened to me.
Well, I think that we should ask chat trivia questions. And if they get it right, we should let them redeem themselves. Do you guys have a question you want to ask chat? And you know the answer to for sure? And if they could get it right within like 2 minutes, we could let them redeem themselves.
I think we just all let them put their little tails between their legs and crawl on home in disgrace.
Oh, stop.
They
We
won the
need
second
chat.
round, didn't they?
They did,
you
but
do?
it was only 675 points. Oh, you guys are competitive.
That'll just inspire them to try harder next time.
You guys are
I know
all very
Harper's gonna take
competitive.
it.
All right, chat. There is no time limit on this one, chat. 5,000 points if you can answer this one.
I know what this question's going to be.
Who wrote the song "The Freed Pig"?
Okay, I did not know what the question was going to be.
Yeah, I'm lost.
And I will give you guys also a little bit of a tip when you go to the Google machine to look up who wrote this the freed pig. Type in ex Sebadoh members, right?
What?
You're only going to get 2,500 if you admit that you used the Google machine, though.
Yeah, I say that's fair.
Yes, because they're going to admit they use Google. Yeah.
There's also super chats. I forgot to mention the super chats.
Oh, shit.
I forgot to mention the super chats.
All right, enough.
Stop it, Buff. Be nice, buddy.
Jonah Flicker. It was not Jonah Flicker. Seriously, use the Google. Use the Google machine. You'll get 2,500 points. Just go Google who wrote the freed pig, and is also an ex Sebadoh member or an ex Dinosaur Jr. member. Wow, I just gave you guys the answer. Wow, I really just gave them like the entire answer.
Yep.
Other than the songwriter's actual name that I'm looking for, I gave them everything.
Anybody?
Oh my God! I'll
Gorilla Biscuit says, please repeat the question. He missed the question. All right, John.
Lou Barlow.
Yes, Wajamin. You just won 25,000 bitcoins from Chrissy. She's going to be cash
give them
you very soon.
No, 2,500 points added to their.
Oh, I thought it was
right now.
I thought we were playing for Bitcoin here.
No, you said 2,500 points.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Wajamin. I thought you were about to get 2,500 Bitcoin. I am so sorry, Wajamin. So sorry. It turns out you're getting a great big bag of nothing, and the bag is not included.
Chrissy looks so confused.
Yeah, because nah.
I love it. Roddy says, I'm playing for Bitcoin. Exactly, Roddy.
I know. All right. So let me see. Did I download? No, I did not. Bad Chrissy. Let me go over there and get it real fast. Give me a second.
But anyway, tying into that guy is also the guy that did Folk Implosion.
Okay.
Tug.
Yes.
That did the soundtrack for Kids. And then he also did Deluxe Folk Implosion, which did the song I'm Just a Bill on the
Capitol Hill.
Yes. When they redid that in the 90s, his band was the one that did that. Amazing guy.
Okay.
Lou Barlow is amazing. He started up a podcast now. He's only got like 5,000 subs, so go sub to Lou Barlow. He's a hilarious dude. He's weird as shit, and I love that guy.
Yep, he looks just like I imagined him.
Yep. Are you seeing the pictures of him with like the beard?
Yeah.
No, yeah, like he looked like me in the 90s. That's the funny thing. He looked pretty much like
me. I can see pictures of him when he was younger. Yeah, he does look a lot like you. Oh, goodness. Yeah, my internet is being really bad word on me right now.
What was Tony Stark's nickname for Thor in the Avengers movies? I'll give you a clue, Patrick Swayze.
Oh.
And that's for 3 points. I don't have to answer that. I gotta go to sleep.
Waz dropped a link for Blue Barlow. That's funny.
His
Was Patrick
I would have to say
Swayze
this,
the
like
movie?
but or Tug, like his intros are, even if you don't watch any of the rest of the Lou Barlow podcast, just watch the intro because he will do recordings of random things.
All right.
It's kind of like Justin Hawkins Rides Again, but weirder.
Okay, question, Tug. Was Patrick Swayze in the movie Donnie Darko?
Yes. He
Why
played
don't
a PDF file
Why don't I remember him from that movie?
because he dies in a fire and he's barely in it. He's only in like a couple scenes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
I've
a
heard
he
about
was
a
a
movie
teacher.
he's in I actually like. Hey, Point Break. He's in Point Break, and I didn't hate that one.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Didn't like Point Break.
He did like Point Blank. He said he does like Point Break.
Hey, here's another one. He's in a movie called Next of Kin that I like.
Ooh, I like that movie too.
Saw that once. Right, he's a motivational speaker, not a teacher.
I kind of like The Outsiders. I didn't hate it, but it's not my favorite movie.
What
All right,
about Red Dawn? What about Red Dawn?
I love Red Dawn.
Obviously.
I love Red Dawn.
And I think Roadhouse is a pretty good movie.
I like Roadhouse.
It's not terrible.
It's funny.
When he ripped his throat out, I was like,
you know, when I was younger, I liked Roadhouse, but since I've gotten older and rewatched it a few times, I'm not the biggest fan of Roadhouse.
I love the movie Ghost. I thought that whole floating penny thing and the whole Unchained Melodies with the pottery, like I loved it.
Those shadow monsters, like dragging the guy to hell, that really freaked me out as a kid.
I was about to say that. Like that was the like the redeeming part of that movie was like how freaky that was, where it was like they just came up and they just grabbed them and they just pulled them down and it was over. It was like that was freaky and it was scary. That was great.
I think Sam Elliott was great. Sam Elliott is hot to me anyways. I liked Sam Elliott.
I like a lot more Sam Elliott movies than I do Patrick Swayze movies.
I love me some Sam Elliott. I like that more. So let me turn off my camera right now.
Well, except for that one where he's killing Bigfoot and Hitler, I wasn't real fond of that movie.
I would do me some Sam Elliott. Don't think I would.
That was definitely an odd one, Danny. I watched that one. That was an odd one.
I watched it twice, and it gave me a headache both times.
Yeah, Gorilla Biscuits. I was going to bring up the Big Lebowski. Yeah, he's the old rambler. Love
God,
him.
John, do you want to link the panel? You have a lot to say. I'll bring you up, John. You can come join our panel because I think everybody here would love you. And Caldy, you've already been on panel with John. Like we've been on panel with John. Zach, Sick, you guys have been on panel with John. Gorilla Biscuit.
Yeah, me and John hate each other. Get on up here, John.
Whatever. Come on, John.
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 If that is your real name.
If it is your real name.
John.
Who the hell is John?
It is. Gorilla Biscuits. John. He's been on the trivia you were on that night.
Oh.
Remember?
Not really. I drink too much.
Buff. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's in his title.
Yeah.
I drink too much, but I still remember it.
Yeah.
I don't drink enough, but I'm going to start.
How in the hell do I drink and smoke weed and I remember this?
Right. Gorilla
Yeah.
Biscuits, I sent it to you in Discord if you want to come up and you want to chat with us about movies. I did send it to you in Discord. It's very rare because this is not normally an open panel. It is a selected panel on Saturdays. So the fact that you got a link, it's very special for Saturdays. Now, Wednesdays, we post it publicly, and if I know you, you can come up. But Saturdays, it's not. It is a more strict. Caldy, are you doing an after show? Sorry.
Yep.
Yay! So we're gonna.
A short one.
There he is. John joined
That's
us.
Lovecraft.
Hello. How are y'all?
Hi, John.
Hello, hello.
All right.
Greetings,
So,
John.
Hello there.
Hey,
welcome
Dan.
to the panel.
Hey, Zach. Hey, Buff.
Why
hey,
are
Calder.
you Lovecraft?
John forgot me.
Crack is good food.
All right, Chrissy. Hello.
Hello, Gorilla Biscuit. Hello, John. And this is Danny. He's from Georgia.
South
Collie.
Carolina.
South
Carolina.
Carolina.
South
Well, he
Carolina.
says it at the beginning of every stream.
Yes, I know. Stick is from Georgia. Danny is South Carolina. Caldy is Mississippi. Tug, Tennessee.
I'm
Hey.
I'm in
The
St.
great
Louis.
state of Mississippi.
Where are you at, Tug?
I'm in St. Louis right now, but I'm originally from
Missouri.
Florida.
Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
I thought you were closer because you have storms and stuff. So I, for some reason, thought you were. And Unique is in Colorado, and I'm in Northern California. Gorilla Biscuits, where are you from, John?
I'm originally from Texas, but now I live in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Oklahoma, where the wind
Somebody
blows
has to
through
do
the plains and the waving
Stop
weeds.
that.
Sorry.
Don't do that. Do not do that.
Hey, screw you. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand, so we say, yippee-oh-yay. We're listening, you're doing fine, Oklahoma, K-L-A-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma. Sorry.
Alicia
I had
is from
a grandmother.
Colorado.
I had a grandmother who had that freaking soundtrack, and she played that a lot, and I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
For the rest of my life.
Goldie, what is your favorite song of all time?
You've asked this of me before.
I know.
I don't have one. I don't like if you're gonna put me on the spot right now.
You're not big. You're not on the spot. Oh, Zach made you big, not me.
Now
Not
you're on the
me.
spot, boy.
Zach took the buttons.
All right. So if we want to go with what is something that I could
Oh God,
Here.
Zach.
oh yeah. Yeah, let's not be Trevor Moore, my friend. It's not gonna be Trevor Moore. No, if I could hear one song in perpetuity, it would be Red. It would be was Blonde Redheads XX Alex. It's an amazing song. Or
Colby,
Dr.
can
Dog. Pretty much anything by Dr. Dog. What's up?
Will you
What's up,
play
Chris?
that for me backstage where we don't get copyright strikes so I can hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or we
I
can,
would really like to enjoy that.
or we could just wait till the after party, and I'll just
Yeah.
give
All
a
right.
little sample there.
All right. Hopefully this stream doesn't get shut down because of my.
Oh, your stream's
It
not
already
gonna
would have.
shut down. Your stream is at like in about 4 hours. You're gonna find out whether or not YouTube.
I'll get a copyright strike. I got a copyright strike the other night just because I did an AI sound for Star Wars that was too similar for the Star Wars trivia we did on Wednesday. And so it says, oh, but it's allowed to be used on YouTube. It's not exact. However, you can't monetize this video. I was
Oh,
like,
well, that's not a strike.
not a strike,
Fun fact. My after show is going to be on the Caldy show and not on the Caldy main show because I got a strike. And guess what for? It wasn't for music. It wasn't for videos.
Oh,
it was for using Brave browser and them blocking ads.
What is Brave browser?
They don't
What
like
is
you.
that?
They do not like. And look, I flew.
What is
under the
Brave
radar.
browser?
Well, make
I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Make me big right now. I'll give it an advertisement. Brave browser is an amazing browser for you guys that are not creators. It blocks YouTube ads. It actually pays you if you sign up into it. It will pay you like depending on how much you surf, maybe a couple of pennies a month or something like that in a token called BAT. But if you're a creator and you're using that, you fall under the third-party apps thing, which I had no idea was an actual thing. I had heard tales about it, but I had not been able to find it. You can take me off the big screen now.
Okay.
There's a friend of mine who also has a YouTube channel. He got a strike for showing the App Store in a video that was totally unrelated to anything. And in the App Store was literally just in the App Store was a selection for an ad blocker, and YouTube gave him a strike for that.
Yeah.
Which they really don't like ad blockers.
Yeah, I will now be broadcasting from Google Chrome with no extensions.
Yes.
Which is not going to impact me at all because most of the videos I watch are not monetized. I don't see how. Anyway. I've gotten away with so much murder on my channel. I will take this one.
So speaking of murder, I really have to know, John, why is your avatar HP Lovecraft?
Well, I am a big HP Lovecraft fan. I'd say I'm a big fan. I discovered him like a year ago. I used to be real into Stephen King and would hear about him all the time. But then every time I would look at his stuff, it always kind of looked similar. And then he always kind of seemed vaguely like Edgar Allan Poe, so I never really tried him out. And then I don't even know what it was that kind of turned me on to it. But one day I got on this channel called Horror Babble on YouTube, and he does all of his Cthulhu stuff, And then I listened to The Shadow over Innsmouth, and I was just instantly.
Nice.
And then I had been hearing about the Mountains of Madness, because Guillermo del Toro
was trying to make a movie out of it. Yeah,
exactly. And then so I had read about that on Wikipedia like 4 or 5 years ago, and then was kind of amazed, but then had never actually sat down and read. But then now I think I own everything he ever wrote now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a huge library. He didn't write a ton, but
yeah. But anyways, that's why I have his picture. I really like him, and then because of him, I started getting into Robert E. Howard and Robert Bloch, and all of those guys that are kind of wrapped up in that Cthulhu,
that whole cosmic horror thing. Yeah,
Cthulhu, I love it. Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's great. It's really scary and dreamy and weird.
Good word.
I just like that idea that like there's something out there that is so terrifying that just looking at it or just knowing that it exists will drive you insane. I think that's.
I actually have some HP Lovecraft Cthulhu comic books somewhere.
What? Of course you would, Danny.
I'm gonna have to pull that out, look for it, and review it now.
And then you're gonna have to get with Gorilla Biscuits and be like, "Look, I got Cthulhu."
Oh, I like the at the Mountains of Madness
thing.
At
the Mountains of Madness, yeah. That's the one.
At the Mountains of Madness.
The Dunwich Horror. I'm pretty familiar with H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah. Well,
that Charles Dexter crap wasn't my favorite.
Well, that was what was cool about him is like, like I said, I didn't really start reading his stuff till like a year ago. But then once you start, you kind of he's already been out there for a while. Like if you've seen John Carpenter movies, you kind of know what Lovecraft is.
Yeah, Clive Barker takes a lot from him too.
So. Hey, have you ever read anything by Dinar Coots?
I haven't.
Yes.
I'm
very. You would like if you like the Lovecraft stuff, you'll probably like that too.
Right on. I'll check it out. No, he's one of those guys I've heard about a lot. And then you remember that there was a movie they made like 25 years ago called Phantoms, and I think that was based on a Dean Koontz book.
Yeah,
Phantoms. Hey, I gotta say it. Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
I knew somebody was going to say that.
So Roddy says, was any of his books made into a movie?
Lovecraft? Well, Reanimator is based on
Tara.
And From Beyond, and
they did a new version of
Diagon
Space not that long ago with Nick Cage in it.
Oh yeah, Color Out of Space. That's right.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of his stuff isn't real long, Roddy. So like,
yeah, it's mostly stories.
Yeah, it's mostly like shorter stories, but they're still really, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. And like you, every time I come across somebody who's just learning about H.P. Lovecraft, they like learn about H.P. Lovecraft and then they immediately like absorb almost everything he wrote. Because once you get into it, it's hard to look away,
Yeah. Well, his life is real interesting too. Just everything about him. I wanted to, that guy who did the biographies on him, S.T. Joshi.
Right.
He wrote like a big 2-volume biography on him. I wanted to get that. And then I know if you go to Providence, you can like tour the city and there's great big Lovecraft tours and stuff like that. And I always thought that would be cool.
Oh, yeah. I really want to do that one day.
Yeah. So
just don't mention his cat's name.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah. But that's why I have his picture. I don't know. I just kind of fell in love with it. So
no, that's great. Yeah, we need more H.P. Lovecraft fans in the world.
All right, Joe, I gotta check out.
All right. Hey, Coldy, can you text message me your link or send it to me in Facebook Messenger? I'm going to redirect everybody over to you, buddy, for your after party.
I won't be able to make it, Caldy. You're muted, by the way.
Caldy, you're muted.
Yeah. I don't think you can redirect people to this channel.
I can if you send me in Facebook Messenger your link.
All right.
Don't send me a StreamYard link. It has to be the YouTube link. Otherwise, everybody will be joining your panel. Which you put in freaking public anyway. So yeah. But I need your Facebook link, please. Or not. I need your YouTube link in Facebook Messenger, please.
Gotcha. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I'm going to take this opportunity to duck out.
Good night, everyone.
Tug. Hey, Tug,
Good night, Tug.
I will try to at least be in your chat tomorrow for that conversation.
I will be in chat tomorrow. And by the way, happy Father's Day, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I'm so sorry I didn't say that earlier. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and all the dads.
And even if I don't see you there, Caldy, I will definitely mention the folk implosion. And I shot Andy Warhol. Okay, I'm out. Bye.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gorilla, are you leaving us too?
No, I thought Tug was taking off.
He is, but Ramsky said Gorilla stay safe. I don't know what did I miss?
Oh no, she was asking if I had tornadoes a lot in Oklahoma, and I said yeah, especially lately. But they've been kind of missing us, kind of bouncing all around.
Danny just got missed today by a storm that was coming through, right, Danny? Like,
I got hit by it, but it just like I got the side of it, the edge of it. It didn't get me real bad. I managed to keep my internet up tonight, so I'm happy.
There you go. You're here, Danny. You're here.
I was actually upset that I couldn't be here last week.
I
Saturday
know.
Saturday night's my fun night. This is fun for me. And when I miss
And
when
we
I
were
miss
talking
it,
cars.
when I miss it, it kind of ruins my weekend a little bit.
Yeah. Did you see how cute Zach was talking about his car stuff?
Yeah.
God, it was so funny. Danny, I really missed you last Saturday.
But I was I was listening
Yeah,
on my
Zach with
cell
your
service.
crazy blinker and windshield wiper
I
fluid.
can still watch. I can still watch with cell service,
Right.
but it's really hard to use the cell service to go on a stream. That's why I got the laptop.
Zach made me laugh so hard. I think I showed it to everybody at work. I was like, listen to Zach's answer. This is hilarious. And everybody laughed. Even my mom today. My mom drooled all over herself. My mom drooled all over herself. And she said, he's really cute and funny. I said, yeah. It was hilarious.
I was happy to see Zach doing some comedy routines last week. It was funny.
It was funny. And that's why I was like, oh, I wish Danny could have been here because Danny would have totally. But I'm glad that you were in chat. I'm glad you were in chat. Anybody that missed it, go watch last Saturday's live stream of Cars. Zach did an amazing job with his crazy arm. You cracked me up, Zach. It was hilarious.
Oh.
All right, Caldy. I don't see it.
All right. Are you new to the actual live stream that's going on?
Just go to your channel and share your live stream out on your community tab so it goes out to everybody. And
no, I just need your YouTube link to so you have it already set up, right? Right?
Yeah, it's literally this.
Okay. So just go get a shared link. You know how you get the shared link from Studio?
Yeah.
And then just put that in Facebook Messenger so I could copy and paste it into, because it's weird when you're doing like a shared stream on YouTube, you have to have the actual YouTube link. I mean, I could try. Let me see. Let me try. I mean, I am pretty smart. Let me see if I can figure this out. Because you're not live right now, it doesn't show you.
Yeah.
And that's why I said I need the link. But it does show me upcoming.
Yes. So let me give you that link.
Okay. That way I can redirect everybody to you, and I'll go over there and like let our hair down.
Jesus Christ, where am I now?
I just need the link to your live stream.
There we go.
Okay, you got it?
All right. So I'm going to go live right now. I will see you guys over there.
Okay, we'll see you there. I'll redirect everybody to you, Caldy.
Happy trails, dude.
I'm raiding you, Caldy.
What do I do, Chrissy? Just click on the link in the private.
Yeah, once I click the link, once I put the link in the chat and the private chat, yes, we're all just gonna go over there. That's it.
All right, good deal. I'll see y'all.
It'll
over.
be easy. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I gotta get the link.
Oh,
I gotta get the link.
Caldy put it in there, I think.
Yeah, it's in the private chat. I thought.
Oh, I'm looking on Facebook Messenger. Didn't I ask him to send it on Facebook Messenger? I'll see you guys all over there. I asked him to send me a Facebook Messenger. That's why I was over there. Okay, there's that. And I'm going to go put it in chat. Thank you, was jamming. You're awesome, was jamming. And then I'm going to go put it in my, so it will actually show for anyone coming in. that one right there. Oh, it's not letting me because he's not live yet. It says upcoming. Honey. All right. I'm going to drop it in my chat. Guys, if you also have our simul streaming, go ahead and copy it from private chat and put it in your. It won't let me because he's not live yet.
And Wojo Meme, if he's still in there, how about dropping a link for our Men Thrashers show tomorrow, where we talk about good
Yeah.
feel good movies.
Wujamin has been dropping everybody's link tonight. But let's see if we can get the show for Danny and Tug dropped. Wujamin, can you do that real fast? Or are you good with that?
Yeah, Tug's going to be with me and Thrash tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
And we'll talk about really good, feel-good movies, nothing horror, nothing
No
great.
Patrick Swayze.
No, I doubt Patrick Swayze will show up.
You're funny.
I don't know. Tracy might be there tomorrow. She might bring up some girly movies.
I really like Ghost. And I love Dirty Dancing.
I like Ghost too. That's one of the movies I brought up by Patrick Swayze.
And I love Roadhouse. Like
I like Roadhouse to a certain extent when I was younger.
One of my favorite movies when I was a kid was like Footloose and Ghost. Like I absolutely loved. Yeah, I know.
Footloose is just a nightmare movie.
Footloose. My Sunday shoes.
That's one of the few movies I ever just got up and walked out of a theater on. Just got up and left halfway through it. Oh, God, I'm out.
Hey, I'm good. Okay. Rumsky, you? All right, Rumsky, let's go. I'll see you guys over at Caldy's. Let me see if it's going to let me do it yet. Is Caldy live yet? No?
He might take 20 minutes to go live. You don't never know with him.
No, he's already got it set up.
He's already live. He's already live because I'm
okay.
Me and Mooseman are already over there in the room in the chat.
Perfect. I'll see you guys over there. I'll go ahead and drop the link for anybody that doesn't have it, and I'll see you guys there. So let me get in here.
Happy trails.
Yeah, I'll see you over at Caldy's. Customization. I'm going to go. So anybody that doesn't have it, I'm going to post it here in just a second. Add redirect.
Happy trails, everybody.
Bye, Danny. See you over there.
Bye, Dan. Bye, Zach. Bye, Chris.
I probably won't be over there because it's really late. I got to get my dog. I still got to take dogs out.
Okay. All right. Caldy, you have to give me redirect privileges. Redirect privileges needed. Ask the Caldy Show to add you to their redirect list in community settings. Yeah. All right. I'm going to drop it in my chat again. Zach, anybody in your chat, go ahead and drop it in your chat. Anybody else? Simon streaming. I only see right now. I think it's just a few of us, but I'm going to put it up on screen. Zach, did you drop it in your chat? Yeah. Okay. And Gorilla Biscuits is already over there, and Danny knows how to get there. Right, Danny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I probably won't be there tonight. It's getting late, and I've got things to do I hadn't done.
Okay.
I got dogs to deal with, and I've got to package some stuff up I got to mail out Monday.
Okay. You got it, Danny. Thank you for being here, Danny. It was good having you. I'm so glad you missed last week because I really miss you, Danny, a lot.
Yeah, it was a bummer, but hopefully I'll be here if no.
I know, as long as there's not a storm, and I'll be here as long as there's not a fire or a concert that I'm going out with my girls.
Or an earthquake or a mudslide or
a hotel.
I could go on fire with California.
Hey, that hotel really screwed me up that weekend. The Wi-Fi was really bad. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay. One more time. There you guys go. That is the link for Caldy. See you guys over there. And peace.
Happy trails.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Go.
And we're still live.
Down in the ground where the spuds all grow, there's a happy little tuber stealing the show. On the YouTube stage, watch it shine so bright.
Happy trails, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and we'll see you next week.
Ring my bell.
I'm a happy little tuber.
Good night, Danny.
Spreading laughs and knowledge in a spudly way. From roots to shoots, I'm reaching for the sky. This potato's on a mission. Don't ask me why. On a mission, reaching high. Some spuds stay still, hiding in the dirt. But this tuber's climbing, proving its worth. With